Hey,
Thank you.
I think I hit record.
And I was also not the last person to send in their trivia.
Oh yeah, I did it as I landed. Matt reminded me. Thank goodness, because it would have been, But as soon as
I almost forgot.
I'll wait till we hit record. But
Oh wait, I'm trying. I hit record and it's spinning on me, but it's not. Okay, I'm gonna hit refresh on my whole screen here and see what happens.
My cheesy poop.
It is.
We lost Matt. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Best produced podcast.
Oh, but we lose. Okay. Now it's recording, but Matt's not.
There it is.
There he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it is recording.
Yeah, it's recording
It is now.
Yeah,
it's been recorded 34 seconds apparently.
It's been recording so long, we need a commercial break.
Okay, let's do it. Let's take a commercial. Well, welcome to the Ramblecast Afterdark. Somehow we made it happen. I hit record and it just kept spinning there. I'm like looking at it. I was like, when is it? When do we get? So I refreshed the whole thing, but
we got naked. We saw that. I don't know if you noticed, he took off all your clothes for some reason. That was
did that happen? I didn't. Yeah, I must have blacked out. Get kicked.
Well, you thought it wasn't recorded. You thought you'd take off your
away.
clothes and get comfortable.
I do have these pillows here.
They look very, very comfortable.
This is our sunroom couch. As Sherry has pointed out, I haven't been recording in my studio as of lately, and I'm still. But I kind of like recording out here. Just as a change up, and I got more studio.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a Klondike bar. Yeah,
I haven't had a Klondike bar in probably 15 years.
Yeah, those and peppermint patties are like two things that I forget about for like a decade, and then I go, "Oh fuck, I need one of those," and then I get them like, "Why did I stop eating this?"
I haven't had the chocolate chip with the ice cream with a chip witch. Was that what they call it?
Yeah,
Chris is like a polar bear over there.
Oh.
I haven't had chip witch in like 20 years.
I can't even make my hand go flat.
Well, I mean, let's talk about this for a second. The Klondike bar. I think as kids, we didn't get them a lot when I was a kid.
No,
at all, actually.
Fist my bum.
I've had them a couple of times, but I don't think I really ever truly appreciated the greatness of a Klondike bar.
What would you do though?
I mean, there's very little I wouldn't do for a Klondike bar. They're that good.
Can't do that part.
I'm glad you two got it right. Chris will reach to the other side of the screen.
Well, it's fair. To be fair,
see, you were correct.
I have to show you. I'm going to take a picture of what this looks like because on my screen I am not messing it up.
I think it's something in his settings.
Yeah, he's got it.
Ready? Let's do it again. Ready?
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
So it is correct.
No, you're wrong. I'm correct.
You're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you're just
how the hell does he know where we're going?
If you're just joining us, minute 2 of us trying to fist our bumps. Speaking of which, Chris, I finished Project Hail Mary, the audiobook today. I was so close, and I was like, "Oh, this is getting really good," because I've seen the movie, the book. I will say, in the last act, the last third, the book is there's more there, and there's some really cool science stuff that explains if you watch the movie and you're like, well, how did that, and then how does this work here? And so I loved all of that, and I got. We talked about before. My family is on the other side of this, actually watching right now. So anyway, I have to say I got emotional about the whole thing. You know what I mean? Sure, I know the movie goes a certain way, but I'm still invested in these characters. I'm like, I don't know how the book's going to resolve some of these things. And it was really, really satisfying and also sad. It's like when you finish a movie, you're just like, oh.
It has that range of emotion, which is amazing. But I need to ask you the question.
Yeah.
Did I overstate, understate, or state appropriately the skill of Ray Porter?
I think you've perfectly, adequately, enthusiastically, with a exclamation point, nailed it. Because to me, and my daughter is interested in actually reading the book. My son's probably going to listen to the audio when he has a big trip coming up this summer. I think he'll probably get around to it by then. But they both are really interested in science. They're both going into different science kind of fields. My son more engineering, math based, and loves physics. And then my daughter, who's going into more biology and ecology, and so there's a lot in chemistry. Like she knows a lot of so both of them, I think, will really enjoy it for different things. Because we loved the movie, and if you enjoyed it, the book, I think, like an accordion, it just kind of fills up with more sound. And I don't want to spoil too much about the audiobook, but there is this really, really clever thing that they do at the end of the audiobook. So spoilers, if you don't want to be spoiled on this or what have you. But the last chapter, he says, chapter, and he says like the tones basically of Rocky's language. And it's basically just the last chapter is kind of like a little epilogue there where you're kind of figuring out where all the falling pieces are. But it leaves me wanting more. I'm like, come on, Andy Weir, please.
Well, yeah, he's expressed wanting to do a sequel to that book.
I would love it, because I think there's definitely things there. And there was something my daughter had seen as a meme or what have you, and she was like, oh, this is what the meme said, and she felt like she got spoiled on something. And I said, it's an exaggeration what the meme was saying, and it was basically like it was like, so, you take social media with a grain of salt when you see stuff.
Yeah, there's literally zero chance that there is not a sequel in the book and the movie. Like this movie in the book has had such John, the movie has had such a significant impact. I don't know, Randy. The Spanish version is even better. That's a nice callback joke. I can only imagine that I'd love to see the sales, numbers of like what the movie has done for book sales and audiobook sales, right? Mm-hmm. Just because it was very quickly became and is still, and I think it's kind of fading now because the movie's been out for a month or so, right? But like leading up to and during its big build up and release, that was the most popular thing. People that I know who have had no connection to me whatsoever talking about Project Hail Mary and or the entity of Project Hail Mary as a book or as a story were coming up and saying, hey, what's up with this Project Hail Mary? Like that's a good litmus test to see like how widespread this is actually getting to people. And it crushed in the box office, like it crushed. You look at the ratings, you look at Rotten Tomatoes, you look at the crowd score versus the critic score. It's one of the highest rated movies that we've seen in the last 10 years. Right. And justifiably so. It's a great movie. And it's an even better book. And more and more people.
What was better, the book or the?
It's always the book. The answer is
always the book.
It's always the book. But I think in this case, because just the experience of going to the movies and seeing it and what have you, it drew us into the book. So, or at least me now, having read the audio. But I think like anything, like Lord of the Rings. Another great example, like the trilogy is great,
right?
The movie trilogy, but the book, you know what I mean?
They're incredible,
and so they become two different things, where it's kind of like you can digest the media.
Why is that?
Why is
the book? Why is the book always better?
Because I can say I can't speak to the always part, but I'll speak specifically to Project Hail Mary, right? When you think about Project Hail Mary, there is a director's cut of this movie that will come out. That's going to be 6.5 hours long.
I don't think that's true.
They've already said it.
The movie's going to be 6.5 hours long.
Well, I know
it's a 4.5 or 6.5.
No, that was an April Fool's joke.
What? You can't do that to us.
I don't think
that's too late.
I mean, what I read,
too late to tell me an April
There's no way
joke.
anybody's going to sit there for 6.5
Well,
hours.
what I read later was that yes, the original draft and the original storyboards were roughly 4.5 hour long movie.
Yeah.
However, a lot of the CG, no, there was no CGI, but a lot of those effects were never shot. So they'd have to go back to shoot them if they wanted to make the 4.5 hour version.
Because the Godfather 1 was originally like 4.5 hours. And
so,
said,
but
you got to cut it back.
Hold on. So back to the point I was trying to make, though, is that like is the fact that, and whatever the outcome is, I hope there's I will watch the shit out of any director's cut of this movie, no problem. Yeah. However, but the reality, and to answer your question, Jack, I was like, why are the books so much better? And I think Matt touched on it a little bit in the intro, and I'll kind of reiterate the fact is that you're restricted to a time limit. Yeah. Right, with the movie, like you have to have this movie be 2 to 2.5 hours long. I was
looking for,
like you have to, like you absolutely have to, right, to capture everything that was in that book. I mean, how long does it take you to read that book? If you're reading a good clip, right, it's going to take you maybe 3, 4, maybe a month, right, to finish this book. If you're listening to the audiobook, like, and I was listening to, I've listened to it, I think, almost 3 times. I got 2.5 times in listening to it, right? But like each time I listen to it, that's like if I'm just doing it on my commute to work, that's taking me a month to listen to, 3 weeks to listen to, right? So there's just so much content that is in these books, and with the way that Andy Weir creates his content is that he believes very strongly that the scientific aspects of his stories need to be accurate, meaning he's not making up bullshit. Everything that he's written about, everything you see in that show is all rooted in actual science and mathematics, which is pretty awesome, right? And it's the same thing for The Martian too.
Isn't Andy Weir the guy who did Mad Men?
No, you're thinking of
Matt Weir.
Matt.
Oh,
his name was Wine.
It's he's right. It's like a Matt with a W.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But and like the content that happens, that the content that gets removed, right, to make a movie, is typically a lot of the internal dialogue content. That's the type of stuff that gets removed mostly from a book, and then because they're putting it into a movie. Now, the amount of internal monologue and internal conflict in this story is massive, right?
Yeah.
Because like you think about like the time in which the story begins and when he meets Rocky in the book, it's a lot. There's a lot that takes place. It's like
solid third.
Yeah, it's a third of the book.
Yeah, maybe
getting
33%
to the point where he meets Rocky, right?
Yeah.
And like in the movie, that's very early on. But like you develop this whole character backstory and like this character's mentality and that kind of like what their whole drive of this character is, because you're getting so much of this internal stuff that you can't really translate to screen, right?
Yeah,
right.
Like, and for those who are listening who have seen Project Hail Mary, there's one of the biggest key differences, and they touch on it a little bit, not a little bit, they definitely touch on it in the movie, but it goes into far more detail and scrutiny when like the first like 10 chapters of the book, he's recovering from being in a medically induced coma.
Right.
And he's very slowly regaining his memory and understanding of what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, right? There's more of the mystery box in that period,
and there's
kind of like it's unfolding.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of like the back and forth going back, and like there's something that happens in the ship that triggers a memory from the past, and that it goes like, and that's kind of like a key theme of the story in the book and the audiobook is like you're getting like, I'm gonna have this chapter dedicated to this thing, and then that's gonna trigger a memory that he's gonna remember that what was happening 10 years prior, which helps him understand what's in front of him, right? Very cool method of storytelling. Hard to translate to a 2-hour movie.
and a different way that they do it, I would say, from the movie to the book, whereas the movie you're still getting a little bit of like what's happening on Earth, whereas here in the book it's kind of like as he regains that memory, he actually is having less and less flashbacks.
Right.
So it's actually kind of like diminishing as it goes. And I think you see there was a real clear picture that I got of Strat, the character Strat, and like how you saw how she cared so much about humanity that she would break every law in humanity.
Yes.
And you see that completely progress like a snowball of just like unstoppable force, that
which is an entire like storyline that was in the book that did not make it to the movie.
Right.
Was the shit that she did to ensure that this project went off.
Yeah, all of that is like more fleshed out. So.
Since it was so long, could they have done it in like released it, you know?
I'm glad that they didn't do like a part 1, part 2.
Yeah.
Like I can see where they could have pushed that, but I'm glad they didn't break it up.
And all that being said, Jack, just to kind of like solidify, I think that the reason why I think it's best done in a movie is that even with the way that they kind of like transferred and removed and made their own version and formatted it for a movie, I still think the product that we got in the movie was amazing. Like, it was so well done. And I know there's probably groups of people out there that are pissed that it wasn't truly like 100% book to book, but like it was and it wasn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that they did like literally a perfect job of taking like the characters and who they were and the conflict in the story, and they brought that almost verbatim to the movie. However, all the extra stuff that kind of helped build that story for us in our minds in the book that was left out is still amazing, but they did it in a way where they didn't need to do it in the movie. And I think they handled it perfectly. The translation of the book to the movie, I thought, was superb. And it was probably like,
that's always the risky part when you do a book to a movie. Because I know I read the book Cobb, and then the movie was with Tommy Lee Jones, and I'm like going, I mean, it was okay, but the whole part of, and Tommy Lee Jones, a great actor, but he was like 90 at the time. I mean, I was like going, okay,
right.
I mean, he was older. I'm just like, okay, I don't see. It just kind of, it was like, okay, I know this is Tommy Lee Jones. Even though he did a great job in the movie, it just wasn't as good as the book. Because I find Cobb's a very fascinating person, Ty Cobb. He's an asshole, but he's very fascinating. And
never meet your heroes' demons.
Yeah. I didn't. Now you're gonna get me canceled. I didn't say he was my hero.
But yeah, it's like when Jack and Jay and I did the Game of Thrones podcast. You know, I was the book reader. You know,
right? And that's why I mean, Nick, I think that's why a lot of fans kept with it. Is you brought that knowledge where we as fans, it would be like, okay, I'm watching the show. Go ahead, Nick. Give us the inside, onto the.
It had nothing to do with me or Jay. Thanks, man.
Well, no, it was always the last segment.
Usually, and I'm familiar with this because I've podcasted with this guy long enough. Here's a little fist bump, buddy. Is that he would interrupt something that you were trying to explain about the book.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep it interesting.
Yeah,
sure, just saying.
But I mean,
that's where I said. Oh, sorry. That's where I said.
He literally just did it, like right there.
But I on the thing, I said I'm not doing any crackpot theories.
Right, because you could.
And Jay goes, "Why?" I go, "Because I did one, and people like." Ah! I go, "I haven't read the books."
Right.
This is when it was just me and Jay, and I said, "I'm not doing any more crackpot theories." He goes, "Well," I go, "I got trashed." I mean, it was like.
Well, and that's a hard thing to come up with, like weekend. I mean, I think about coming up with stuff for the meme game each week. You know, it's like, what am I gonna do? You know, and stuff like that. So,
all right, go ahead, Nick.
Well, I was just gonna say, because it's different than just like a one book with Project Hail Mary versus like a series of books. Right. But I remember going like, how are they gonna do that? Like, how are they gonna make that scene? You know, because. And the one I always think of is just season 2, which is Dany's in this. She's basically walking through a hallway in the book, and she's looking in these rooms that are all like future rooms, or like future possibilities. And in a book mindset, you have no idea what any of it means. But in a visual thing, someone could go, "Oh, like Lost, like they're going to nitpick every little part of that and then figure out where the show's going." So they changed it completely. Oh, that was spooky.
That's my kids. They're jumping in. There's Maggie, Kitty, and there's my
so
son.
They're interrupting the show.
My son, who just turned 16 today.
Wow. 16.
Oh, boy.
Holy shit!
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
I have a question.
Oh, I wanted to say.
I thought you were giving me a high five because I made it this long with him.
I wanted to say about Project Hail Mary. I don't know. I've only seen it one time, but I thought it was really clever because it's not part of the book. It was, but the scene in the movie where Rocky's asking him about does he have a mate? And he says it, and he says, yeah, she's with Mark now. And he's like, I hate Mark, and
Rocky hates Mark.
Rocky hates Mark. Yeah, but that was just because Ryan Gosling's like close friend is named Mark, so it popped in his mind. But now people are going, maybe it's Mark from The Martian.
Oh,
yeah.
That's funny. Well, I think credit where it's due, the directors, the writing and the directing to make that transition where there's certain jokes that aren't really in the, that are from the movie that are not in the book at all.
Right. Yeah.
But there is humor in the book.
Yeah.
And so they were able to kind of still make it funny. If you read the book, you could still like engage with this new, these new aspects, especially with Rocky's character. They brought Rocky jokes to life.
The jokes that they used, right, they just fit in perfectly. Like it wasn't like forced humor.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't feel forced. It wasn't something that was going to.
Something has to be said to the fact that this is what happens when you have people who have the rights to a movie, and the honor of adapting it to a film, who truly care about the story. That's a big part of this. And I've listened to a number of interviews with everybody involved with this movie, from the directors to Gosling himself. Like, they all were so dedicated to making it the best version of it possible because they all loved the source material.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because I found this to be odd, right? So first of all, Ryan Gosling purchased the rights to make the movie before the book was released. Mm-hmm. Like, he invested in this, and then he fell in love with the book. And then I was reading or listening to an interview that he had when someone was talking to him about the relationship that he has with Ray Porter, the audiobook narrator. Yeah, and he said, he goes, I am so absolutely grateful that I didn't listen to the audiobook until after we made the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, and I've thought about that, just
because he just threw his appreciation as a performer towards Ray Porter of like how great of a job he did portraying not only his character but every character in the book, right? And he gave Rocky a voice.
Yeah.
First and foremost, right? And the way that Audible did it, and kind of had that synthesized sound to his voice when he spoke in that character, it definitely added to it. And that 100% made its way to the actual character, But anyways, I just think it's really cool when you hear these guys, the directors, talk about how much they love and were dedicated to making sure that they did this book justice. You're going to get a great product. Now, did the creators of Lord of the Rings have that same love?
Yes and no.
Well, they did have an opportunity to, because they never finished the goddamn book.
Lord of the Rings?
No, I'm not Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, absolutely. No, but the Game of Thrones, folks, they didn't even have a full finished product to adapt. They had to kind of wing it.
Yeah,
their own.
And that's what sucks, about George R.R. Martin, because he takes so long to write, and he kind of gave them a loose framework. But that's what pissed even book readers off about when they got past season 4, is because they had a really thick book to go to, and they could stretch it 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, how thick was it?
It was really thick. The girth was unbelievable.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna need those dimensions.
But they cut out. It's like, why, when he's a slow writer, would you cut out sections of a book that are actually really cool and theoretical? Right. Oh, this could go this route, it could go this route, and it could really have driven more of a mystery in the show. And they just said, "Nah, we're not going to do all that," and then I mean, to me, the reason why I really hate the last season is not only because it's short, but they spent all of those seasons making. Yeah, it was so short.
So from big to small.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the pool.
He was in the north. Come on. Because they made the White Walkers and the Night's King the main threat. And so why would you kill him off in mid-season of the last season and then make Cersei the ultimate threat? It makes absolutely no sense. And so you let all the air out of the balloon. Let alone how bad the writing was. It was just so anticlimactic.
Yeah, the brother fucker wasn't the threat.
But anyway, if he ever finishes, they'll make it again the series, and it'll hopefully.
If I remember correctly, the scene with the chains that wasn't in the book. Is that right?
No, none of that's in the book. Yeah, because we haven't gotten to those points.
I remember you talking about that.
It pissed me off.
There's a whole extra chapter about the Forge.
People bitch about the last season enough, but that scene was the show killer. That was the show killer for me because I'd already seen the writing.
That was the Glen.
Yeah, that was basically where the girth left, and it just became a flaccid.
That was when they got to the north. Was at that moment.
Yeah,
that was Jump the Shark.
That was Jump the Shark. Yeah, that was Jump the Shark. Because I really think they thought it would be something cool, like, oh, now the dragon is like one of the dead dragons, and it just seems so gimmicky. And then the chains,
and that's a great example of something being forced that's not in the book.
Right,
trying to shove something in there, and when it happens, you're just kind of like, what? Wait, what are we doing?
I can remember doing that podcast, going,
it doesn't even feel like the tone.
And you said no.
And you're like, fuck no.
I go, it was so stupid because everyone went, where the fuck does chain come from?
Right.
Everyone.
Chain. It was dumb.
Fleetwood Mac. Actually,
you can't break those though.
All right.
Dumbest scene in probably a television.
We should just take one of these commercial breaks. Get one out of the way.
Let's go.
Okay, we knocked it out.
You know what's kind of funny? Like, no matter what the week, I feel like we always come back to talking about Game of Thrones.
At some point.
Project Hail Mary has been prominent. We've 2 months.
So sorry for the listeners that haven't seen it yet.
It's better than Lego talk.
Oh, geez,
we've really milked that cow.
Speaking of Legos, but
my bad.
Chris was lucky in that he ordered the Project Hail Mary when he did, because it's been out of stock ever since.
Right.
Yeah.
And I ordered mine probably a month ago, and I still haven't gotten it. But I did order the light kit and the motorized kit.
Oh, you got the motorized one?
Yeah, and those have already come in. They're just waiting, I'm like,
that's awesome. Link me to that, by the way, because I saw one that was advertising it as like a mechanical one that moved it, and when you click on it, it was just the lights. And I was like, oh,
okay.
Yeah, like this one is you could probably just look up. It's like it's Brick Bling.
Okay,
and so you could.
Jack's like, for the love of God, he's screaming.
Yeah, but it's it's the same thing. Like you order them separately. Like you have the light kit and the motor kit, and
both in the same place.
Both same place. Yeah.
So Sherry in the chat wants to know, sorry, Jack, what does the motorized kit do? So it's actually a little bit like a little box that sits on the bottom,
pulsates
back of the base of this Project Hail Mary set, or the front of it. Actually,
can you get yours?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll show it.
So to give you a little context, Sherry, the Project Hail Mary is a Technic kit, which means it has moving parts.
5 more minutes of Lego talk, Sherry.
Lego sometimes does include motors in their sets.
Oh, there it is.
But this one in particular has a crank right there in the front. You can see that little gray handle. And so it will move the ship around. And
well, and once you get to a certain point, it actually will hit its moment of like where the ship separates and spins. It's supposed to. Am I doing it wrong? I don't know.
Just keep action it.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm going the wrong way. You can see that part moves independently.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool. It lines up, and then you keep going, it'll spin itself, and I go back this way.
And that's an important part of the ship itself, that component, because when that goes outward, then he can go into the spin drive mode, which is what can kind of create gravity, which allows them to do science experiments.
So
which there's
the motor kit that we were referring to, like essentially attaches onto this little piece, like around this section here, that it will just continuously like turn like a gear essentially that will just keep this thing in perpetual motion. So it just keeps going, and when it's turned on, which is really fucking cool idea, and I absolutely want to buy it.
I just want to. Oh, he's back.
I didn't leave. I was checking the NFL draft.
No, I was wondering because that's happening.
I wanted to see who Mike Vrabel was sleeping with today.
Since we're talking, I'll mention a movie since we're kind of talking about movies still. So I told Matt when I landed because he's asked me for
again. I don't care.
He's asked me for the meme game tonight.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, I was like,
there's a theme tonight.
It's very rare that I watch
your homework
mid-flight.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, it's like all of us, like, we kind of stay up to date with movies.
Yeah.
But this one, I was just kind of scrolling through, and it was called Rental Family, and it's with Brendan Fraser. And
he goes to Japan.
Yeah. And
I never saw it.
He lives in Japan. Yeah, it's free now on Hulu, but I watched it mid-flight, and it's actually really good. Like, it's not like in the 9 levels, but it's something I would say, yeah, watch it, because it will.
He's an actor, right?
He's an actor who moved to Japan because a lot of Japanese want like white people for commercials or for like random things.
Sounds like a good gig.
He's kind of been down on his luck.
I got an offer when I was there.
He's been down on his luck, and his agent calls him like while he's in bed. He goes, "I've got you a gig." This is like in the first few minutes of the movie. He goes, "I've got you a gig." And he goes, "What's it? What is it?" He goes, "It's Sad White Guy," and he shows up, and it's a funeral, a real funeral, and he's like, "What the fuck," And as he sits down, the corpse moves, and he's like, "Motherfucker," and like I didn't say that, but it's like the same thing, like God, And
Sad White Guy. Sad white guy.
Oh, I thought you meant the corpse.
No,
the corpse. No,
I was really worried that you would read those two together.
I'm like going, I'd be a good corpse. Thanks a lot.
No,
Matt, no high five to you.
Bernie Gladfelter.
But because this is apparently is true in Japan, is that because psychiatry and a lot of things are faux pas, they address grief and they address certain things differently than we do. And so this agency hires him for his skills to be like, this guy's old. He needs someone to hang out with him once a week, like blah, 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 blah. And so it's a lot of what psychiatrists call transference, like you see a lot of like how these people are affecting him. And it will make you water up from time to time. And it's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a unique rating from you where it's a mid-flight. It's a mid-flight,
Yeah, a plane movie.
Plane movie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that Nick is gonna give this movie.
Well, I've already kind of told you.
but is he giving it a plane rating or a?
I'm gonna say he's.
It's 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes, so it's a perfect.
There's little bonus points going involved with that. All right, so 8.27.
Ooh, wow.
8.27. Wow, that's very specific.
When are we on to the 100th?
I don't know. Yeah. Just felt it. It felt it in my bones.
Okay. Can I make a guess?
Sure, go ahead.
I think you welled up. I think it's a little bit higher for you. I think it's an 8.45.
I'm going to say I'm going to make a guess because he did what. I don't ever see Nick crying unless he's,
Well, I don't cry. I just like you might get a single.
Just like a little,
because he's heartless. I maybe stubbed his toe or something like that. I'm gonna give it an 8 point. You said 8.4,
5,
an 8 point. What did you give it at
8.27?
And you gave it 8.5.
Yeah, I gave it.
I'm gonna give it an 8.51.
I think you guys are far too high.
Okay. I don't think so. He welled up. He thought about crying. He's like,
it's Nick.
It's on an airplane.
What is his salt?
You know what Nick does less than crying?
Give high ratings.
Give high ratings, dude.
That's true.
I don't know. There was no peanuts on the flight, so.
Oh, Randy said he had Rental Family as number 11 on his 2025 movie list. Really? For one, Randy, you make a list. I didn't know this, and also it goes beyond 10. And that's pretty cool.
Well, how many movies are on your list?
Maybe it just goes up to 11. It's like Randy's 11.
Yeah,
like turns it up to 11. Sorry. Okay.
All right. What can we get a drum roll? Do you have a drum roll there, Matt?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was good, Chris.
If you say 7 something and you weld up, I'm gonna be
no. It's not like I mean. Chris is right. I mean, I'm pretty sure I gave it after I watched it an 8.3, which is an 2.7.
Yeah.
I'm throwing the challenge flag. Anytime you say, Nick, like Matt said.
No, but the thing is, though, here's another thing.
You thought about crying.
Here's another thing I know about Nick, right? Is that while the three of us were bitching about what we think his score is, he spent that entire time being like, fuck, I don't want to give him credit.
Because it was one of those moments where I was,
like my mentality was he gives it an 8.1, 8.2. But there are portions of the movie that bring it up to an 8.3, but he doesn't want to give it an 8.3 just because of a couple of portions, but he doesn't want to give it an 8.2 because it's better than that.
It's better than 8.2. Yeah, it's better than 8.2.
Again, when Matt called it, when he said you're gonna get teary-eyed a few times.
Don't fuck with me and Nick. I know Nick.
I'm just saying
right.
that.
Look, I mean, if I gave Project Hail Mary, what did I give like pressure? Like a 9.3 or 9.4? I was like,
I was off on that. I was off on that. They just
dropped an atomic bomb on Tennessee. Wow.
Okay. Randy says rules are I have to see it in a theater. So first of all, Randy's seen
53 movies in a theater.
Right.
Have there been 53 movies in a year?
Well, if 2025, he went 53
of 2025.
He might have one of those, and I'm just guessing. And if you don't, Randy, that's okay. But I would think you'd have one of those like AMC passes where you just get to.
Well, I get that.
To go.
The one thing that eclipses the amount of movies he's seen, it's how many fucking countries he's been to in a year. So where do you find the time, man?
Yeah, right.
I can't believe there's been
I'm glad you're fully retired
anymore.
And if you are working, I hope that it's like
I want to retire like him.
Yeah, right.
I want to be Randy, except for the bad jokes.
Well,
no, except for the bad jokes.
Well, that's what's nuts, though. I mean, if you just
I'm retired. Oh, well, there you go.
Hey, I'm retired too. I don't have time to go watch 53 movies. In fact,
yeah, because you watch 53 Kids. I mean,
exactly. Well, the next movie,
3 Kids 50 times.
The Devil Wears Prada
2
sequel.
Yeah.
3 Kids.
I've never seen the first one.
The first one's pretty good.
I gotta watch it before I go, because Cindy.
I liked the first one.
I'd go see it.
I liked the first.
I know Michael Scott liked it until the end.
So I will share something I've been watching. So I mentioned last week, I think, that the watching Monarch Legacy of Monsters is been like a thing, right? So I've caught up a lot. I'm caught up to date with the show, and I had started some dialogue with some of my employees actually that I wouldn't have.
You talked to them?
Yeah, of course. But one of my employees has got this huge affinity for the monster verse, right? Loves the monster verse. So when I told him about Monarch, and he was getting excited talking to me about it, and he's like, well, you got to get into the monster verse if you haven't done that already.
I'm into the Monster Mash,
which is a series of movies about starting with the 2014 Godzilla,
right?
And then followed up with Skull Island or whatever it is. Yeah. So I was like, all right, I'm in. Let's get after it. I'll start watching these. I'll get back into it. And because I saw Godzilla 2014 in the theater, I had no memory of it whatsoever, other than the fact that the movie was really highly billed for Bryan Cranston being in it, and he dies in the first 15 minutes.
And it had a lot of stupid stuff in it too.
Yeah, it really did. It really did. But overall, having seen Monarch Legacy of Monsters, I think I let a lot of stuff go just because I was more familiar with that universe, if you will. So I was like, all right, this is kind of a cool compliment now that I'm thinking of it in reverse. And dude, the same thing with Skull Island. Skull Island is dumb as fuck, but it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun. They blended the comedy into it perfectly. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was actually a very good movie, and it's absolutely the hottest I've ever seen. What's her name?
Brie Larson. Yeah, she like, smoked you on that one.
Unbelievably hot in this movie. And I loved it because they didn't like. There's a huge opportunity where they could have sold that angle of like the sex sells portion and having it be like a love triangle thing with Tom Hiddleston, right? Loki, who was in this movie. And they didn't even let him overpower the story either. Because you think that they could easily have done something with Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston. Because at the time when this movie came out, Tom Hiddleston was the king shit with Marvel, right? But they didn't. They let the monster run the story, which I thought was actually very, very cool. They didn't like, and the same thing with like Samuel L. Jackson's in it, right? Yeah. And Samuel L. Jackson
does he swear?
Oh yeah, like he's in it just because of being Samuel L. Jackson. Like they needed that kind of like relief in the movie.
Fuck you, Godzilla.
That's literally all you get from him.
Poor Billy.
Yeah, poor Billy. That's all you get from him is that, and it's
so perfect. We should go back and watch.
But they don't over index on that either. So it's just they did a really good job with the story, I think, and I think this is going back to the same mention before is when the directors, writers, filmmakers genuinely care about the source material, and I think that shows in the both.
So how many should I go back and watch?
Well, yeah, there's not that many. I mean, I like the Mon Mothra one's not too bad. The second Godzilla one.
I used to watch the black and white versions back when I was a kid.
So the monster verse, so to speak, which is like the series of movies, starts with the 2014 Godzilla.
Okay, and then that's Bryan Cranston, right?
Bryan Cranston one.
But he basically was in it because of Breaking Bad.
He's in it for 5
100%.
seconds.
Yeah.
But like I said to you last week, or week before last, Jack, it's not related to that universe. But watch Godzilla -1. It's so fucking good. It's unbelievably good. The second one's coming out in November.
I just had no interest, but now I'm watching. I don't know if I got the latest episode of Monarch Monster thing.
You don't have to start with Godzilla.
Yeah.
You could, if you want to get into the monster universe, you could even just watch Godzilla versus Kong and just jump right into it.
The black and white ones are the same movie
fun.
Every time.
Right. What made me bitter, I remember it so distinctly because I loved Pacific Rim when it came out, and it bombed. I mean, it didn't bomb, but it wasn't what it should be, as in like financially. And then Kong, I mean, just because King Kong or Godzilla, because of the name, came out like a year later, it was such a smash hit. And I'm like, please go watch Pacific Rim. It's 100 times better than.
I mean, Godzilla. I've always wanted.
Did you tear up when Godzilla died?
Godzilla never dies, Jack. Ever.
Spoiler. Now going back to Monarch, it's hard for me to watch it now because every time Kurt Russell, one of my favorite actors of all time, is speaking, I'm like going, stop explaining it to me. I got it. I understand.
Again, another person on this podcast that just does not want to give me credit and hates the fact that they have to. But yeah, that was my point. I'm telling you.
Who? Carol?
I'm giving you credit,
Daryl. Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to say.
I'm saying you pissed me off because now every time I hear him speak, I go, God damn, he is.
Chris is right.
So
it's ruining it for me. And it's like you say, the season 2 has not been that great anyway.
No,
it's not.
Now, what part? Because the last part I watched was there was a cliffhanger with the two.
Yeah, that's the last one. The next one will be out tonight.
Okay, all right. So I didn't know if I was behind or not.
Yeah, but I'd go back to Rental Family. Like I didn't know because the little TV screen on the plane, so I just saw Brendan Fraser and I read the synopsis. Like, okay, I'll watch it. His two co-stars are the older Japanese lady and the guy that plays her son when he's an adult. I'm like, oh shit, really? It's Monarch. It just made me laugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there's also, Jack, there's some tie-in between the Monarch show and the Monsterverse as well. They're connected, but they're not. It's not because they definitely wrote it around it, right? So there's the opening scene of Monarch, the one that gave me the heebie-jeebies because of the spider.
Right.
Randa's character, as played by John Goodman. John Goodman is in Skull Island.
Yeah.
He's in Skull Island as the same character.
Is he running as fast as he did in Monarch?
Not fast enough.
Not fast enough.
Okay.
I mean, I mean, whatever. This movie's 14 years old now, so this is not really a spoiler.
I don't know what that's in reference to, but that's funny, sure.
But
who was listening last week, Sherry?
So you get John Goodman's character, and he kind of goes the way of the ghost, as far as we know, at the beginning of the episode, right? He doesn't make it that far in the movie. So
he was president of the United States, though.
True. And he's also king.
He's also king of England too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
It's a great movie. Yeah. But yeah. So it's a multiverse, if you will, of that of the story.
I did want to pat myself on the back today.
Good job.
We're driving down the road, and I look and I go, are they barbecuing at that house? I go, oh no, it's on fire.
Oh.
And so I go, I need to go back and tell them. I don't think they know their house is on fire. So I spin around, and it's funny because about a month ago, Cindy and I were doing ship, and this house had all the way down the down the one side of the house, backyard was burning in like a line. I go, how is that burning in a line like that? Maybe it's like a dog, electric fence or something like that. This guy's house was doing the same thing. His plants were burning. Everything was burning. Luckily, it was a brick house. So I pull over with, I had one grandkid in there and my wife. And so I go in there, I ring the doorbell, all this smoke's coming in my face. And I go, is he not here? I go, should I go in and get and I noticed that what was burning was these rope lights. So these rope lights were burning.
Those LEDs?
Yeah. So I pulled the plug out. I don't know if he got them on TikTok or something. So I pulled the plug out. I said, the leaves are everything's the bark is burning. The shit's burning. And I go, finally he comes out, and I go. He goes, what? I go, what? The smoke is. When I was up at his front porch, the smoke was. I was like I was gagging because it was so bad. I go, your house is on fire. Oh shit. So he runs around. I go, is he getting the hose? Should I run back and get the hose? I mean, I didn't know if there was a dog back there. I didn't want to get shot.
Right.
Luckily his house was brick, because if it wasn't, it would have ignited.
Wow.
I mean, it was that hot and that intense. And I'm like going,
just from these rope lights.
Would you say the house was mighty?
Mighty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
She's a brick.
I got it. She's a brick. But what was funny is I go, he either was sleeping, he was stoned, or he was playing some video games. When he opened up the door and said, because I went back because I couldn't take the smoke.
Stoned.
When he said what, I go, what? Your house is
what? Will you?
Your bush. He goes, oh shit! And it took him I go, Jesus, dude, get the hose. Let's go. And so he put it out, and I said, okay. He goes, thanks. I go, oh, you're welcome. So I walked back to my car. But anyway, this is a warning. Those rope lights.
Yeah.
Because I use them for Christmas, and I'm like going, I've never had a problem.
I mean, you're kind of like a hero to this guy, and he didn't even know it. You're like I mean,
I would hope someone would do the same for me as well.
So like, no joke. And I think you might have just changed my plans a little bit. I was actually designing to redo like the little back patio area where I have my fire pit, and I was going to dig it all out, and I was going to put down rock as like the like, what do you call those little tiny like polished rocks essentially?
Oh yeah,
as kind of like the ground area.
Yeah.
Did you get a Covenant of the Rock?
What?
Yes, I'm in the Covenant of the Rock.
Okay.
And what I was going to do is I was going to run an outline underneath all the rock with those rope LEDs. So it would shine up through, but it wouldn't be like overpowering. It'd be diffused by the rock to have it be like illuminated little patio area.
Yeah, I don't know
I have it all mapped out, Jack. Like
I don't know. I don't know what he used, but that one, like I said, that one house was the weirdest fire. I'm like going, do we stop? I go, because he's getting his cars out of there. I go, how is it burning just a straight line and then backwards? And this, I go, it's got to be some kind of electrical thing that's wild. And this guy's house, I'm like going, because I stopped. I go, that's the same fire. So I turned around and came back, and I'm like going, And if I hadn't seen the other one, I may not have done it because I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. I'm actually genuinely surprised that LED strip would generate enough heat that
they're not supposed to, unless it's just like an
No.
exposed wire or something.
But
Yeah.
Right. It was definitely rope lights because he had a
plug and there's
by the outlet, and I pulled it out and I said, okay, just I put water on it, one to be electrocuted. That's
crazy. Well, thankfully,
well, I mean, it's good that you unplugged it and you didn't get electrocuted from it. I mean, I was like,
I was like, let's do it fast, then won't get...
but good job.
I'd gone that far, so I said, well,
you're like, if this is how I go,
I've lived a long life, so
well,
I won't have to do 3 podcasts today.
Hey, here's to thinking that maybe you change that person's life around. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna go save it.
But I don't know how he didn't know there was a fire when the smoke was. It was pretty thick because there was bushes, and the what's this? I'm drawing a blank on the stuff you spray around.
Bushes on fire.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
But anywho,
well,
my youngest grandson liked it because it was fire.
I watched. I have to talk about this show. I mentioned it. I don't even know if Treast is on here, but I gave a shout out to him on the Facebook page because he's been, mentioning The Pit quite a bit in the chat for quite a while, and I've been like, yeah. Finally got around to watching it. It is. It is excellent. Like top tier. Like. Drama. I mean,
it's only like 1 season right now, right?
It's 2 seasons.
It's the second season now.
Yeah, I heard the first season is unbelievable, and then the second season has caught a lot of shit.
I don't know because I haven't watched the second season, and I don't want to be spoiled on anything from
I mean, I'm just saying what I've heard. I don't.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
But it's I can see why, because the way the show is layered and with characters, and it takes place through this one shift in an ER, and how
it's
kind of
24 hours, right?
Not 24 hours because it's just 15 episodes in a season.
15 hours, right?
15 hours, yeah. And so you're seeing a lot of the drama unfold, and certain certain people come in, and certain events happen, and it's really emotional. I mean, you see a child being born essentially, and just the whole, it's brutal in ways, and very emotional. And
don't see that.
If it's not your thing, I totally get it. What surprised me, and it was definitely, I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. I have this, and my wife started watching it. And she is not one for intense kind of more drama driven shows. She tends to kind of steer more towards lighthearted kind of things. Although in her youth, she wanted to go in to be a medic. She actually worked as an EMT and had been on, an ambulance, had started kind of into that field, and basically had to deal with a person dying, like arriving and the person's dead. And and just that just kind of immediate, is grandpa going to be okay? And just like thrown into that kind of world. So, but she's also always fascinated by medicine and what have you. So she really got into watching the show. And Jack, I thought about you because there's been times when you say that, Cindy will be watching a show, right? Like, and you start watching it, or she's like, doesn't want you to watch a show, or, it's like, so there became this point where I was like, okay, I wanted to watch the show. I'm gonna go ahead and so I started watching an episode, and she would just keep like, well, I started watching it, so, and she was kind of spoiling me on things. She was like, well, I don't want you to, I think you should know that this happened. And I'm like, stop spoiling me. I'm trying to catch up.
She got
ahead of me, and so she was like kind of spoiling me on things, and then it was kind of like I'm trying to catch up so that we can watch it together, and so it was kind of like this like dueling like. So we kind of burned through the Pit season 1. We just finished it today because also my son and daughter they had these events like the last 2 days, so they've been kind of gone in the evening, so we've been like just binging these, and they're kind of like 60-minute 50-minute episodes too, and it is kind of a nonstop.
I'm gonna watch it this summer.
So I think
Cindy watched it without me, and I said, "Okay, go ahead," because sometimes she
I told you I thought of you, so
she likes to watch shows without me sometimes, because sometimes I'll go, "Come on," I'll be. A lot of times you're being quiet. Yeah. Sometimes I become Nick the Dick, and I just there's sometimes I just go, "Come on now." She'd watch like How to Get Away with Murder or Scandal, and I'd be like,
"Right,
you're like watching."
Oh, come on!
This is so. Or my favorite one is Grey's Anatomy. I go, this is the dumbest fucking show. It's been on for 20-something years. I go, it's so stupid. She goes, and she watches it over and over again, and then she even says, it's really gotten bad. I go, then stop watching it. She goes, I can't. Yeah. I go, it's the Dexter rule. You can stop watching a great show becomes bad. That's my philosophy is you can, because Dexter was the same way. I did the same thing with Sons of Anarchy. The last season, I just couldn't do it anymore. It's gotten so bad.
Yeah. She didn't spoil me too much on things, but it was funny that just to have to kind of stop her from, I was like, no, I'm trying to catch up, like stop telling me things. But there was one moment where she was like, oh no, you need to, because I was watching it on my phone while I worked on something. She was like, oh no, you need to see this next part on the big screen. I'm like, wait, what is it? And it's this scene where this man, basically they're going in to kind of stabilize this person, and this new doctor basically gets urinated on. And I just was like, okay, so you wanted to make sure that I saw that on the big screen. Thank you. Okay, thanks.
Well, I know, Cindy, I wanted to watch I watched TikTok, and there's all these clips from The Rookie with Nathan Fillion. And I said, I'm thinking about watching that. She goes, oh, please don't. I like the show. I go, well, maybe I'll like it. She goes, no, you'll find something wrong with it, and then you'll say something. It's going to ruin it for me. I go, all right, I will watch it.
That's how I am with
you. You mean like
Kurt don't ruin it for me.
I don't even
know. Yeah, like Kurt Russell explain to the stupid people what's going on. I'm just like going, God, I can't watch. Kill Kurt Russell off already. Kill him off now, because I can't take it anymore.
It's bad.
I mean, like I said,
it wasn't bad before.
The daughter's what's killing it for me this season.
Oh my gosh, it's fucking terrible.
It's so awful.
It's like, did she win
it's the writing.
She won an Emmy for Shogun, which is great, and it's just like,
come on, she's attractive.
Yeah,
and it's the writing. The writing is bad.
It's so
this
bad.
Season has.
It's so bad. It's really terrible.
This season has been bad because they're stretching it out, and it's like, okay, what are we doing here? Yeah. We took season 1 was so good, and you've really blown season 2 with all the dragging it out.
100%.
Right. I wanted to say about because it made me think of it when Chris was talking about the Pit, and like serious drama.
Matt.
Oh, Matt. Thanks. Sorry. What did I say, Chris? I'm sorry, Matt.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm getting lots of credit today. I'll take it.
Like some people, don't go for the serious, and so my mind immediately went to Arrested Development, where it was just like, the doctor comes out and he's like, he's going to be all right. What do you mean by all right? Well, he lost his left hand, so he's going to be all right. I'm going to kill you, son of a bitch. And then a couple episodes later, he come in and he's like, he looks like he's dead. And everyone's like, oh no. It's like, wait a minute. Looks like he's dead or is dead?
Oh, yeah.
He just looks like he's dead. You're fucking
Why do you do this? Sherry asked, you've told us that once that Cindy likes to read the end of the book before she reads it.
Oh.
How does she relate to movies? Does she what? She likes to be spoiled. Like sometimes she'll ask me, okay, what happens here? I go, da, da, da. So now I start making stuff up. I'll say, yeah, this person like dies. It's pretty terrible if you watch it. And she goes, like, so she'll watch an episode, then watch. When do they die? I go, oh, they don't. Because I don't like to be spoiled. I don't like to be spoiled.
Sometimes I will spoil myself on something. Like there was something that was happening in the pit, and I was like, I gotta know what's happening with this character. Like, are they like, what is going on with them from the show? So then I was like, I'm going to IMDb and just looking what
I get mad at myself. Sometimes I'll check IMDb to see what I go, oh damn it, they're only in 4 episodes. They're gonna die or be written off. I go, no, why'd I do that?
Cool. That's cool, Treest. Mel is Bryan Cranston's daughter in real life. I didn't know that.
Well, his wife was an actress too.
Oh, okay. She is so amazing. I enjoyed all of those.
I'm going to watch it.
It was intense, and just as like those shows, as a parent, they fucking take a knife like to your heart about that.
Well, is Michael Crichton still
you don't like to feel those feelings, and this is a show that what was that?
I said Nick, if you don't like to show your feelings, so Nick.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean it does kind of hit at those feeling kind of moments. One aspect that I do want to mention about Carol in this is that because Carol's watched the show and
is there really a Carol?
Yes, there is, and Carol is my wife's best friend. So both Carol and my wife, they've been in education for a really long time, and so they've kind of been talking about the pit in relationship to teaching and how you could really have a show that's teaching that is just as intense, that kind of shows some more of that, because most shows about education, they just kind of they go for the kind of like, well, this is surface, like things can be bad, but it's like they don't show you that it's like, oh no, this person, like you know that their father is doing something,
you didn't watch,
and you have to continue to what's that?
Just
I mean, it's just
making a joke. I was making a joke.
Welcome back.
What?
Right. Well, I think there's a lot.
I know I got you though.
There's a lot in education, even dealing with children with disabilities, children that are parents that are not vaccinating their kids, that are spreading measles.
This is on the pit.
That happens in the pit for sure. There's
really
a
Pittsburgh,
measles.
Steeltown.
So but I mean, they deal with a lot of different medical issues, obviously.
Hey,
but
man,
is it better than ER?
Stupidity does not have state boundaries, Jack.
Right. Randy says get Carol on the show.
Jack's like, what does that mean?
I'm from Pennsylvania. So
I know. I'm just kidding.
Well, I've been
to Pittsburgh. I never got the measles.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
Oh wait, I had a shot.
Sure. What?
Let me ask you something. It totally off topic. It happened to me on my flight today. You've seen videos of this happen. You should never think it'll happen to you, and it's nothing bad. Yeah, God, that would be great, wouldn't it? No. So I'm getting on the flight, and I'm roughly above the wing in the section.
Okay.
And
are you on the wing?
Are you on the Shatner?
I'm not in the Shatner seat. No.
Okay, you're not in the Shatner seat. Gotcha.
But I'm walking down, and I realize that someone's sitting in my seat.
Oh,
and it's a group of 6 people. So there's 3 people in the row in front of me, 3 people behind me. They're clearly all a group. And so I guess 5 of them have legit seats, but the guy in my seat, he has an accent. I'm not sure where he's from, but he just looks at me and goes,
no.
Can you take my seat? And shows me on his phone what number his seat is. And it's the very fucking back of the plane.
Hold on a second. I'm having deja vu.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
And I just look at him and I go, no. And he wasn't a dick about it. You could clearly see the shock that I just said no. Because I could clearly see that, 5 of his friends. And I'm like, no, it's a 2 hour, not even a 2 hour flight. You can suffer in the back for that amount of time. And he gets up, no problem, and walks back to the back of the plane. But as soon as I sit down, all of them just look at me like I'm a biggest fucking asshole on the planet. And
I would have farted the entire flight. I would have ordered as much gassy fucking food as possible. I would just
bring me your deviled eggs.
And
bring
just
me the chili.
And be like, maybe you should go to the back of the plane too.
Yeah, but they would, the row in front of me that was, they would look up and look back at him and be like, "We're so sorry." I'm like, "I'm not sorry. Fuck you."
I can't even make the heart.
That's happened to me a few times. But
my heart is. It's like a. But anyway, heart shape. Sad.
Like, did you not realize that you legitimately paid more money to sit in your seat?
Yeah,
right.
Than he did for his not seat in that. But
section. It's funny you mentioned that because Cindy and I we moved up to business class.
Also, you can get off the plane faster and away from them.
Exactly. That's my main motivation. Is like, I want to get the fuck off the plane, not sit there for another 15 minutes.
By the way, I feel like both Jack's story and Nick's story today are both like
it's almost it's
like Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
Exactly. Well, I have a little Larry David in me, but I come up. There's a
better than on you.
A little girl in the middle.
Oh no.
A wife and a dad sitting. I go,
oh,
I think you're in my seats because Cindy and I sit across from each other.
You didn't take a little girl's seat, did you?
No.
Okay.
He goes, can we switch seats? I go, where's your seat? Because I moved up to business again. It was all the way in the back, in the middle.
No, I go, right off.
I go, no, I'm not taking that seat. I want my seat.
There's a reason why your seat's still available to buy at the last.
He goes, there's another seat. And they were from a different country. And he goes, your seat could be next. There's another seat open back there. Your wife could sit there. I go, we paid extra for these seats. I want my seat.
Right.
He goes, oh, so he goes to the back. So then all of a sudden, about a minute or two later, his wife gets on the phone. And she's like, they're like speaking a different language. And I turn to the daughter, I go, oh, they're talking about me, aren't they?
Right.
She goes,
yeah.
She was like 10 years old. I go, I'm sorry. I paid extra for this seat. I go, the last thing I want is a middle fucking seat. And I go,
I know.
Why I did a video on YouTube about a lady that got shit on and did like 3 million hits on TikTok because nobody wants the middle fucking seat. Nobody. And these people that sit there and they go, I just don't get the balls on some people. I would never fucking do that. Never.
Yeah. The middle.
It's happened to me like 3 or 4 times. I had another time where I'm sitting there and these teenagers and the mother, she goes,
exactly, Sherry.
She goes, oh, can you move the seat? I go, where is it? She goes, in the middle. I go, I'm not going to sit in the middle. She goes, well, and so I'm running a movie and the kid kept coming in. Finally, I said, no more. And she goes, well, I go, no, there's nothing. I've paid for this movie and I go, I'm going to watch it. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Book ahead of time. Fuckers.
And then the other thing that's been bothering me, but it's only been happening like this last year, but people are forgetting plane etiquette. And
my God.
It's long gone.
Yeah. Because I get it. No one wants to wait for everyone to deboard, but everyone has to deboard, and then exactly the group of 5, as soon as we landed, I'm on the aisle because I always get aisle because I'm 6'2". And
because I'm 5'9".
They literally looked at me like
8 now.
Oh, like what? And I'm like, dude, we're in the middle of the plane, and they just finally start going like this to me, like move, and I don't want to be on a no-fly list. So I was like, all right, fine. I got up and sure enough, they just nonchalantly, it wasn't like they were trying to make another flight. Like they were just like, no,
people are fucking rude.
I actually try to battle this live on flights too. Now, I do it in a way it's subtle, but my wife hates it and she gets really pissed. So I don't do it often when I'm flying with her. But I always
never happened.
Yeah, right. I always sit the aisle. And I don't sit in the window. I don't sit in the middle. I too. Well, I've always been a larger dude, right? And maybe
now you're invisible.
Maybe I can get away with it now.
Now you're invisible.
But when we get to the terminal,
are you 6'2"? Are you 6'2"?
I'm 6 feet even.
Okay,
6 feet even. I will actually like stand up,
5'11",
and just stand up for the only purpose is to block everybody behind me.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah,
like I do the same thing.
I am not letting anybody else try to bum rush the aisle. Like I'm just gonna stand there. And my wife Amanda, she fucking hates it. She's the most non-confrontational person there is. I tend to fall a little bit further to the other side.
You're confrontational.
I'm not as bad as you think I am, but in these situations, I stand up for social justice.
I do the same thing. I stand up, and when people are pushing them, I go, I have nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. It's like there's a rule, but if they do make an announcement saying, "Hey, people are trying to get their flight," I will wait.
And
let the people get off the plane. You know, because I've been there where I'm trying to catch a flight, and then people don't let me out. It's like, come on, people, let me off. But
Randy, same. I'm with you, man.
I can't stand the. I gotta have the.
Except once we land, as a tall guy, oh man, it's like I just want to stand up. And when I'm in the window, I mean, I'll be patient. You know, I'll just kind of wait and if my wife is in the aisle, she's an aisle jumper, Chris. She will grab the aisle.
I respect your wife. I respect her.
Because she's usually like jumping up there and getting the bag, you know. And
I'm helping people get their bags down. So
right, sure. As a tall guy, if I have the aisle, that is also what I'll do. I'll be like, boom, like, oh, you need this, okay. Because I can shuffle some luggage around.
The only thing I do hate about the aisle, if I do actually, because I don't sleep on a plane, but sometimes I will doze off.
Oh,
and they bring the drink cart up and they slam they slam right into you. I'm like, I go, ow! They go, sorry, we're trying to get by.
I never leave my arm out. So,
or
my feet
on purpose,
when you're sleeping. You just kind of
lean to one side or whatever.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? And they're like,
what the hell was that?
We're trying to get the cart.
Jack, are you caught up on Rooster? Have you been watching that show?
The last part I saw on Rooster was the part where I said, well, did Carol see that part coming?
I still don't know exactly which part you're talking about. So I don't want to spoil anybody on it. So
I've been gone. So like I haven't watched this past Sunday's episode.
The episode 7.
So the last one I saw was where the last thing you see is him at the refrigerator.
Okay,
the refrigerator.
That's the last episode I saw. I didn't see that part coming.
Exactly. That is exactly what I thought, Jack, when you said that, because that is the one twist that I think nobody.
Because
what great writing, and we don't want to spoil anybody for this, but it is kind of at end of the episode 6, and so episode 7 is out, which doesn't have a big twist. So then I was kind of like, what is he talking about? So there's one more episode out, Jack.
Because because it's so well done about it. It's really not a main theme of the show,
right?
And it isn't. And there's this character and there's that character. You're thinking, okay, they're minor characters, but something's going on.
Sure.
And all of a sudden you went,
oh,
huh? Wow. I said, and I turned to Cindy. She goes, I go, well, I know you didn't see it coming, but I go, oh, wow.
But geez. what great writing.
She goes, how did you not see it coming? I go, I never even thought about it, but I go.
And also, I didn't realize that Bill Lawrence had his hand. I mean,
who's Bill Lawrence.
Also kind of has his hand in Ted Lasso.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why Jamie's on there.
Right.
He's just playing Jamie.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different. I mean,
he's an asshole.
He's narcissistic.
Yes,
it's true.
That is the one.
The only reason he wants his wife now is because he can't have his wife now.
Right
now, he can have his wife now.
Right.
And, he's one. He's a roamer. He's
Well, I hope others have.
But it's a good show. I'm glad Carol recommended it to you.
Well, I want to get to the meme game at some point.
All right, let's do the meme game.
I had a thing and I forgot it already. Oh, well.
You want to take a timeout?
No, we probably should. Yeah,
we can take a commercial break.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And, you know, now that we're back, Nick, I have to ask you.
Sure. We were gone for like an hour.
What in the name of Wilford Brimley's diabetes is hitting over your left shoulder?
All right. Yeah. So when I go on trips, I have like the grocery store, like Ziploc small size Skittles. And is
that a bag of Skittles?
A bag of Skittles.
Holy shit! I never even saw it.
It's a 3-pound bag of Skittles. Yeah.
Holy fuck, Nick!
But I buy it because it's cheaper to get like the big bulk one at Walmart, and I refill it for when I'm on the road in case my blood sugar drops, and then I eat. You know, that's why I've got it.
Is there a color that you prefer, or do you just go whole hog?
It's purple, buddy. All purple, the fucking way.
Really?
I know him.
Yeah.
Are you guys married? You guys should be a couple.
I did they kind of brought.
If I put him here, then when you do that, it would work if you did it that way.
They changed the green from lime to sour apple for like 7 years, and then for the last 2 years they switched it back to where it's lime again. But
I like the red, the traditional red, but they're going to get rid of that.
Have you guys had the freeze dried Skittles yet?
No.
Oh yeah, I did once. I didn't like them.
Randy just dropped our rating here.
Randy
hates Skittles.
He hates
right
Skittles.
Off. How about that?
How can you hate Skittles?
Right,
my grandkids love Skittles, but then they only like certain colors.
So I like that,
right? I get whatever they like.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just like taking a handful, throwing them out, and you just like wash them around until they get all soft. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can do that with the freeze-dried ones. Are delicious.
You're diabetic.
Like I said, I do it in case I get low blood sugar. That's why
I got down to 79.
He does it for the love of the game, son.
Do you know this would fucking kill me if I
inhale it. I got down to 79. I was 79 the other day. I was like, I don't feel right. And I went and did my blood. I go, 79. And I was like, late at night, so I drank some orange juice and went to bed. I was like, I don't know how I got down to 79 though.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't go to bed like that, Jack. Just throw that out there.
I was funny like that sometimes.
I was tired. I mean, what am I going to do? I got to sleep.
Wait till you get your blood glucose levels up before you go to fucking sleep and not wake up.
That would make sense. No, don't do that.
Sometimes you just go, what the fuck?
But you got to keep it.
I had, and it's funny, is that day I had 2 Reese's peanut butter cups at night because I'm not as good as I used. I'm not as good as I used to be. I used to. The first 4 or 5 months, I didn't do. I just was
because you're new to it. You're scared.
Bars.
But no, and then they said, "Oh, you're never going to be able to get off it." I said, "What?" I go, "There's no way I can get."
And then you just lost hope.
Anymore. I said, "Oh, fuck it! I'm going to do what I want."
I'm going. Well,
I mean, within reason. I don't.
It's true in a sense. It's not 100% true. I mean, some type 2s can live basically a normal life, but you'll always be diabetic. You should have to.
You'll be glucose insensitive or
so now I it's just like I think what happened was I forgot to take my pills that day. I looked up, so I had my pill thing. I went, wait a minute.
Do you have a pill timer?
I have a pill. I have the pill things. I have so many.
He's got a Cindy.
Yeah,
take your pills.
No, she goes, yes, you take. Well, she needs to get one because she forgets to take her pills and stuff. When you get older, you have lots of pills. It's just like I got this, I got blood clots, and I got this. Pills. I got like.
And Nick's I got fucking Ziplocs of Skittles, bitch.
Right. Yeah. my pills are the color of the rainbow.
And I take like 8 to 9 pills a day now. I used to not even take aspirin. I couldn't because I can't. It messes up my stomach. But now I have these stomach pills.
I was taking high blood pressure medication, but not anymore.
I stopped taking it because it was the what's it called? It was causing me pain. I was like, I mean, more pain than I'm used to. Normal. It was like intensifying all the pain I'm in.
I take that's a good 2 medications minus the hair stuff. I get once weekly jab myself with the Zepbound, and then once a month I have another injection I take for my for psoriasis.
Oh.
And that's all I take. And both of them have changed my life. The best medication ever.
I don't like to wear a watch. Sherry, I don't wear watches.
I don't either. Yeah,
I can't. Yeah,
I mean, rare. But so Sherry in the chat is recommending Apple Watch for Jack.
The last watch I had was a Timex.
To remind you,
not a Casio.
Not a Casio. It was a Timex, and it's. I think it's still. If you wind it up, it still ticks.
My wife.
I think I gave it to Jay. It was a present for my grandparents who I don't like anymore.
He sold it.
Yeah. He probably did.
I remember now what I was going to ask you. I was like, because Matt was watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Jack, did you start watching it?
I have not started yet. I'm going to start it because I am going to. But I'm watching.
It's an easy series to kind of watch and I mean, you could kick it out in a day if you really wanted to burn through it.
Because we're winding up with Scrubs is coming to a close, and
it is one of my favorite. It is one of my favorite Game of Thrones. Like since the show. Because the show has highlights that I can always look back on and be like,
I tried watching the other one. I didn't like the other one.
But yeah. House of the Dragon is not for everybody.
It got boring.
Like I said, like it's based on 2 novellas. If they really wanted to do it right, they could have made 2 seasons, been done with it.
That's what I thought they should do, and they didn't.
But the thing is, the first season is good because it's the whole first novella and a quarter of the second novella, and then they literally took like a paragraph and then stretched it into the second season. You're like, the fuck is this? But anyway.
Actually, I forgot to say something. Matt Treese said Dr. McKay's dad is really Brad Dourif. He's on Deadwood.
Oh.
He plays Doc on Deadwood, I'm pretty sure. I always thought that they should have done a spinoff for one season. Because Doc, the reason he is the way he is because he dealt with the Civil War,
right?
And the guy's an amazing actor too. I thought that would be a good, mini series. Him showing what he went through in the Civil War. Because can you imagine being a doctor in the Civil War where you're literally just chopping off limbs to save people because there's they get shot in the toe. Oh my God, we got to chop off his leg because we don't have antibiotics.
We talked about this years ago. Like that's what I've always wanted to see was because they always do the Eastern campaign, like the Virginia part of the war. I would love because like the Battle of Vicksburg is extremely fascinating. Vicksburg, Mississippi. Because it was a siege, and so you could do so many medical things just around that, and
so many sieges.
I don't know if it would be successful because it would be so gruesome.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people died in the Civil War just because because infection.
Oh, just the infection disease.
Well, and then the war. This was like, hey.
I mean, only
I'm saying but you can show Matt. We're just saying you can show very certain points of view. Like you have to show the war, but just like a certain thing. Go ahead, Matt.
Well, that's why Doc was so. Yeah. I mean, if you guys have seen Deadwood, that's why Doc was so.
Never seen it.
He was. You've never seen Deadwood?
Nope. Never.
Bullshit.
What is this show about that you speak
fucking
of?
Cocksucker.
Hey, so I know we're up against a.
You've never seen Deadwood?
He's lying. Of course he's seen it.
I know we're up against the trivia tonight, right? We have some.
Trivia. We have trivia in a few minutes.
I did want to quickly show. I know I told you guys last week and probably a couple times before. My daughter's currently on a really fucking badass field trip.
Yeah, that's right.
And so she's been gone since Monday morning, and has spent very little time calling us or reaching out to us.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad, who?
Except she needs money added to the debit card that she has on her.
Of course.
Very, very low communication. However, she has been sharing lots of pictures, and I've been maniacally tracking her location just to see like what cool shit she's doing. So I'm going to just show you guys a few of them. So she's out. She's currently in I think Utah today.
Oh, Utah. Okay. It was 95 every day I was in Phoenix. It was fucking hot.
These are some of the pictures that she sent.
Oh, wow.
That's Antelope Canyon.
Antelope Canyon. You're right. Yeah, exactly.
Antelope.
Those are awesome.
Very,
very man would know that.
Oh, and what?
Skittles.
Very, very apropos. But and then just a couple of days ago, she was. See if I can pull it up here. She was hiking the Grand Canyon.
Really?
So
I'm jealous.
Yeah, she did the Grand Canyon hike.
I've never even seen the Grand Canyon.
Down to the bottom and up again.
Big hole.
It's kind of
very. Cool. She went to Horseshoe Mountain as well, where they filmed
4 stars.
Horseshoe Bend, rather.
Horseshoe
Bend, where I think they filmed a bunch of like Planet of the Apes is filmed there. A portion of it was just really cool.
It's
like
right there next to Page. Yeah.
Yeah, like just very, very cool. And I'm so stoked because like the pictures that she has, that she showed all her friends, like they look like they're having so much fun.
Oh,
like,
no doubt.
That's
you know,
cool.
like, and of course they are. I knew they would, but I don't know. There's something about it that I'm just like so excited for her that she has this trip, that this is going to be the trip that she's never going to forget. You know what I mean? Like she's of the age where this is like her first, like not with mom and dad, like experience off and doing whatever. And she's doing it a really fucking cool way and like in doing all this really crazy shit. And I think she's actually she's going to tomorrow. She's going to what's that national park?
Is it with the school?
Nevada. Yeah.
Nevada.
Well,
you don't have a national park in Nevada aside from Great Basin, but you mean like Flaming Gorge or
Zion?
Zion's in Utah. Yeah.
Is it Utah? Oh, she's in Utah. I'm sorry, in Utah, right? So she's going to Zion tomorrow, and like I think she's there either today or tomorrow. She's going like sand dune surfing.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah,
like
that's cool.
Wild shit. But yeah, Jack. So it's through with the school, but the school hires out like a tour company.
I wonder if she's going to Pink Sands.
I
do have her itinerary. So
my youngest daughter, when she
was like Pink Coral Sand is just south of Zion, and so I wonder.
I will be
going.
I will be tracking my son as he heads to Europe at the end of May.
Oh, so it was today. She went to Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park.
What's neat about that one is that it's not really pink; it's more of like an orange color.
Yeah,
that's my people.
Crazy.
I'm from.
And they stay there for the sunset, and they go back to the hotel tomorrow.
Near Germany, so he'll be like
Zion,
kind of on the Germany.
Are they going to Bryce too?
If I could afford it, I would live in Switzerland.
Yeah,
nicest people in the world.
Okay.
Huh. Oh no, she did Bryce today. She started at Bryce Canyon was the first thing they did today.
Oh no, it's.
Well, I know when my youngest daughter went to, she was in. Latin class. I said, why are you taking Latin? She goes, I want to take Latin. What a waste of time that was. But she went to Rome with her class. It was a waste. She doesn't even know how to speak.
You don't know. She could be trapped in like a Mayan.
I go, why don't you speak?
Like having to solve a riddle.
Yeah, exactly. I said, why don't you learn Spanish? That's what you're gonna. Anyway, so
you already know like the majority of medical terms if you study Latin. Just saying.
Yeah, whatever. So she goes to Rome.
See.
They land in Rome, and this is before we could track people on their phones and stuff like this. There's an earthquake in Rome, and it's a bad one.
Oh no!
And we can't get a hold of her. I'm going. So finally, I get a hold of the hotel, and I go, "Are you guys all right? What? I go, is the hotel all right?" And it took us like 2 days to get a hold of her to find out that she was okay. Because back then you didn't have you didn't have the way you could trace it and stuff like that. I'm like going. My life insurance policy I had just went down the drain because she was
and then like you were during those 2 days you decided to watch. Oh, I'm gonna watch this movie. It's called Taken. It's got Liam Neeson in it.
And then I watched the live after that. So it was
just all of these.
Randy in the chat says he's going on his 11th Grand Canyon river trip this fall. 18 days on the river. And if you didn't know, there's apparently a movie theater at the base of the Grand Canyon because you're going to see his fucking 59th movie on top of this crazy ass trip.
He says it's his favorite place. Would it be your favorite place if they filled the Grand Canyon up with Skittles?
Oh.
I'm thinking no.
Well, the heat would probably melt them all.
It gets real sticky.
Oh, okay. Here's
which
there goes the ecology too. So.
I mean, it is practically a rainbow anyway.
I know I've said this before. My favorite Flintstone episode is the one where they go, "Oh, the Grand Canyon. It's just a little." They're standing there, so it's a little bit of water going through the.
But
they say it's going to be something someday.
But that's not quite how it was formed, though. It's not actually.
All right, Nick Jr. It's a cartoon. All right.
Okay. I mean, it's a big misnomer if you think that that's how it was formed.
So now you've ruined the Flintstones for me. Oh my God,
Nick Jr.
I can't enjoy anything.
Nick.
Nickelodeon.
Don't call me Nick Jr. I'm not like my dad.
Nick. All right. We have a game to get to.
We do. We have a game to get to, and we need to take another commercial break. Just throw one in.
We're good. We took one 15 minutes ago.
Oh, we did? Okay. All right. On with the show. Hey, who won last time?
I did.
It was me.
It was Nick.
You?
It was Nick.
Oh, I won the time before.
Before that.
I knew it wasn't Chris.
But who came in?
Because Chris said I've lost 2 weeks in a row, and I need to correct that.
I came in second, I think.
I came in last. For sure.
Okay. You know what, Chris, though, I think that kind of benefits you because sometimes the person that goes right after Jack ends up becoming, getting more points. So it's just something I've noticed.
Why do you have to insult me, Nick?
I'm just saying, there's a pattern.
My God. Jeez.
I'll take Jack for 200, please.
Why do I still do the show?
I'm really sorry, Jack. I did not mean to offend you.
I'm gonna cry. I'm crying.
Would you?
I saved this guy's life today, and all I get is.
Would you please still fist my pump? Hey, I'm sorry.
What did you think of Me Burgers, Matt?
I liked that. I thought that was really good.
What is Me Burgers?
You just have to figure it out.
No, fuck it.
That's a Me.
I've already lost interest.
Nobody would know what that is because that's a callback to the beginning of this show.
Right.
Good.
Anyway, let's get on with the real burgers. Speaking of Me Burgers,
I'm sick of Randy and all his stuff he's doing.
I'm sorry. I'll take that off there.
Oh, we do have an email at one point. Remind me later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Is it from Randy?
It's not from Randy.
Hopefully my cursor doesn't mess up. Okay.
Hopefully you don't give an answer that's already out there.
I know, right? That's always my biggest fear. So I always have to make sure that I'm hovering over the right thing when I click on it.
Hover.
Here we go.
Wow, it's bigger. It's bigger today. How come his B is bigger, Matt?
I was playing around with
your letters are bigger.
I had fun with fonts. Okay,
lay
off. Very girthy.
Someone's compensating for something.
No, I had fun with fonts.
Nick 1A is very A-team. I'm digging.
I've had fun with fonts too.
Nick is stencil.
Chris has some tiny fonts.
I can't remember. I think you're Bauhaus, Chris.
Let's go.
I can't remember what mine is, and Jack, I can't remember what your font is, but anyway,
mine's medium size.
That was fun with fonts. Anyway, we're on to the meme game. It is food edition rating. There's basically 1 point. Whoever gets the point that is closest to without going, well, we know the rules. Anyway, Nick, you get to pick first. Who do you want to pick? You can't pick yourself though.
I know,
yeah.
I'm gonna go Jack 1A.
Okay. It's good to get this one out of the way because this is always the default one.
Yeah. So Jack's opinion of McDonald's.
I forgot what I chose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 7.2.
Okay. 7.2. Chris?
7.3.
7.3.
That's a good guess. Yeah.
Those are both excellent guesses because it is a 7-1.
Wow.
Now, can I give the reason why?
Nick gives the point. Of course.
I gave it 2 or 3 points higher for their breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I go for.
I like their sausage, egg and cheese, their egg McMuffin, and their hash browns are excellent. If it had been out for breakfast, it'd been like a 5.
Dude, I'll smash a quarter pounder cheese at any time.
I do like a quarter pounder with cheese, but it depends on what McDonald's I go to. Some McDonald's here in Raleigh are great.
Now,
are just shit.
I haven't been in a while. Has anyone tried the new Arch Burger?
No.
Okay. No.
I've not tried the Arch.
I'm kind of like a one-track pony when it comes to McDonald's. It's quarter pounder cheese or nothing.
Honestly,
I agree with Chris. I don't like the bake when they add the bacon. Cindy got me the bacon one. I don't like it. She goes, why? I go, it just doesn't taste right.
It tastes like bacon though.
I like the McDonald's from
Randy
my
can't handle the
childhood.
Arch. It's too big.
That is my. That is my. I remember having a McDonald's birthday party.
Oh yeah,
McDonald's was fun in the 80s.
It was so much fun, and the apple pies that burned your mouth.
The apple pies were. And how about the personal pizza?
And they had the cherry pies, and they even had like a peach. I think. What's up?
What'd you say it was?
They had a cherry pie.
Oh, I didn't hear the I thought you said Harry Pie. I was like,
no.
Bro, that's not a McDonald's. That's a strip club.
And of course, the French fries were the best.
The Golden Arches are dancing poles for crying out loud.
The fries were made in beef bouillon all the way till 91, and then they ruined it.
Yeah. So anyway, who's up? Oh, Jack. Jack, you're up next. Who do you want to pick?
I don't think Jack can hear because he's whispering
he's
again. He can't hear us.
He's not frozen.
No, he's not. He's just being Jack.
He wanted to talk more about.
He can't hear us.
Oh. I figured Jack would be higher, like on McDonald's. Being a California kid that he is.
That's true too, Sherry. Like it's true. I don't eat Big Macs that often, but it does seem like the last two I've had were cold. Like they just threw like a 2-hour-old piece of meat on there. Yeah. And it was like, what is this?
And you get a hot quarter pounder? Fuck, so good.
Jack, it is your turn.
He can't hear you.
Can you not hear us, Jack?
He's been trying to communicate that he can't hear for the last 2 minutes.
Okay.
Jack, you can't hear us? Can he see us?
I tell you what, Randy, Sonic, about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, started making smash burgers, and it's now the number 1 and number 2, and I'm fucking loving them. So
I guess Jack's gonna have to just default now.
No, I can hear now.
Oh, there you go.
I took the headphones out. 3 hours of podcasting. It just
killed them.
So now I'm listening to it on the
speaker.
The speaker.
Everybody can hear us. So yeah, it actually sounds pretty good.
Well, thank you. I'm working on it.
All right, pick your turn. Let's go.
Yeah,
I've never had Sonic. Let's see. I'll go Chris 1A.
Okay, I got to get back to the screen. Okay, Chris 1A. In and out.
Chris.
What would Chris
think?
Chris
is not normally a follower, I would think.
Oh, okay.
Because
there's followers.
It's more of a hey, we all got to go to In and Out because it's a cool thing to do. But I'm gonna go 7.4.
Okay.
Damn, that's harsh. Well, I'll be smart and say 7.5.
Okay.
Dick.
Survey says an 8.2. A lot higher on it.
Yeah, I don't hate I don't hate on In and Out. It's definitely not as amazing as everyone makes it out to be. It is exclusive, so it gets bonus points for exclusivity for being a West Coast thing. Their fries are absolutely phenomenal. They have got
fries.
Oh my God! I think their fries are
serious. You're like the only person I've ever heard say that.
Most people say
I love their fries.
It's like
the fries are the worst.
I love their fries. They're fresh. They're like the shoestring fries.
They don't cook them.
They don't cook them.
I enjoy their fries.
Burgers. Making them animal style is the only way to eat them because
I guess that's the only way I've had.
That's what I'm doing, Sherry.
So to be fair, that's the only way I've had them has been animal style. So
seriously though, Nick said it. Chris, you're the first person really that said you love their fries. Even Jay doesn't love their fries.
So far, it is Nick with 2 points. So Chris, you're up.
I've only been to one country in Europe, but I'll go Matt 1B. Jack in the box.
What would my rating of Jack version?
You know what mine would be?
See, this is tough, right?
Mine would be.
I don't even remember what I put.
For those listening, all of you, actually, everyone who's listening to this right now. After the show last week, we were having this debate about what we should do for trivia this week, and I just I was kind of stoned, and I was like, I'm kind of hungry, so I said, let's do fast food restaurants. They're like, what the fuck? And then we realized how interestingly difficult this could be for us, because of our personalities with these, and I
flip flopped on all of the ones that I chose and what I changed up to the last minute. So
I'm gonna say Matt will give Jack in the Box because of its selection of food versus when he had it. 7.7.
7.7. Okay. And Nick?
It is me, isn't it?
I have no idea what I put.
Right.
I can't remember, guys.
I will go 8.0.
8.0. Okay.
Since Matt, I'll go because Matt has a Jack in the Box close by.
Yeah.
And doesn't go.
And I don't go.
What did you say, Chris?
7-7.
I will go 7-6.
Ooh, sneaky Jack. Let's see what it is.
Whoa.
6-7.
I'm like,
anytime you have a Jack in the Box that close and you don't go, it's not going to be high on your list.
It's pretty. I just don't eat.
They have the breakfast Jack in the morning. The tacos are gift from
now. I have had their tacos and I've enjoyed.
It's the
those.
one thing I want is Jack in the Box. It's because they got curly fries, you got the sourdough Jack, you got the tacos, you got so many things.
The breakfast, the bonus jacket is amazing.
I just don't eat fast food that much. There's another one that I could have put in here, which would have been Panera. So. I shouldn't have probably said that because maybe I'll have to use that because I mess up on one of these. But that is another one that I'll eat at. Like
Panera sucks.
So
sorry,
I don't like Panera.
I hate Cindy.
It'd
loves
probably be
Panera,
the lowest ranked thing.
I'll go there and I say, okay, fine, go.
Well, there. You know what could have been an alternate. So
and they make all the bread for Panera in this area in my town. There's like a bakery, and even that smells bad.
Yeah,
the bread
it's more of like in a pinch.
It's so fucking expensive.
Well, it's more of like in a pinch for because there's not a lot of times that we as a family eat out as with fast food. It's just not something that we just do. Like we eat a lot more. If we're going out to eat, we're gonna go more to a restaurant that's like a nicer restaurant that's more kind of local and kind of, might have. I mean, my wife and I, we went out to kind of lunch today. It's kind of nice, just like as a couple without our kids in the middle of the day to the nicest restaurant we have kind of in our local town here. And it was nice because we both got something to drink and I don't usually drink, so I got a little day drunk, so that was nice. But that's kind of more like what I'm going to spend my money on. I'm not going to go. Yeah. These are kind of more like in a pinch.
It's so expensive now. So it's crazy,
right? I mean, why would I spend money on that when I could just
Obama? Jesus,
right? Sure, Obama. All right, Nick, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go Chris 1C.
1C. I like the C on this letter here. I think it's kind of cool.
Ooh, A&W.
Oh, man. They still have those?
Yeah, they still have them. They're usually like nowadays joint with KFC, I think, if you find them a lot.
When I was a kid, the waitresses were on roller skates.
Yeah.
That's how fucking old I am.
They've fallen on hard times. But I will agree with Chris's rating on this.
Let's see here.
Great
because it's great because you got like a root beer float. You got all kinds of stuff that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go 8.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I think Chris is a big A&W fan. He likes his root beer floats. He wouldn't have put it on here if he didn't like it. I'm gonna go 8.6.
Oh, sniping, Nick. It is a 9.2.
Yeah, that's a high fast food. Yeah.
So, I will tell you that I have not had it in 20 years.
Oh,
this is like a memory.
So it's my memory. So this is my memory, right?
Okay.
So the last time I had it was, or actually 26 years.
It's probably been longer for me.
Was the summer of 2000. I was living on Cape Cod, and we had one down the street from where I worked, and not far from where I lived. And that's where we went, at night, specifically after getting pretty tuned up, like their seasoned curly fries at the time, at least that's all I can speak to.
I'm not a fan of curly fries. I'll eat them.
Were
I love me some curly fries.
next level, like out of body experience type shit. So I would get that and a root beer, and that was like my midnight snack. And
I can only remember the root beer floats. I can't
amazing.
remember the food. It's been that long. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing like a Tasty Freeze.
Oh, tasty for you.
Sucking on chili dogs.
Right.
Have you ever heard that band do the cover of that song? And they do the entire song, only the lyrics, sucking on chili dogs. So it's like, sucking on chili dogs. Sucking on chili dogs. Sucking on chili dogs. Sucking on chili. It's so fucking good. It's so good.
Funny. I haven't had a good chili dog in forever.
Yeah, there's something on Instagram that I follow that's all it is mistaken lyrics. Like, you never, some of them you never would have thought of in a million years. And the one that I think of the most is it's one of the songs by the Bee Gees, but he's going like, I got hair in my butt in Milwaukee, and like it's like what?
So good.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm really hungry.
My turn. All right, I'm gonna go. Nick.
Wait! We skipped me.
It is Jack. Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, it is Jack's turn.
I'm gonna go Nick.
Before we go next round, just kudos for the after shadow of the letters and numbers on our names.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but the design, top notch.
It's the fun. I love the fun. Let's see. Let's go Nick 1B for 200, Alex.
That's what I was gonna say. God damn it! Ooh,
Cracker Barrel.
Controversy abound.
Of course, Nick.
It was really hard for me to choose which logo.
I was gonna say Nick probably gave it a lower rating once it went woke. So,
old man, take a
you
look
had that
at
whole
the
thing
Cracker
where
Barrel.
it went. But Cracker Barrel, if you haven't had Cracker Barrel, it's a Southern delight.
I mean, in a pinch.
The pancakes are great.
Pancakes are the best thing on the menu.
Pancakes are the best. They have these fried apples that are amazing, and the hash browns.
And we wonder why healthcare in our country is so fucking expensive.
I leave there and I got to take like 4 pills because
I would say that it's more of like, again, like. Anyway, go ahead, Jack.
The fried chicken is excellent too.
You make the ranking. What is Nick's?
I'm going to say Nick, being from the South, loves. I've had Cracker Barrel in Pennsylvania. There, Randy.
Okay.
I'm going to say Nick, being from the South, gave it an 8.4.
Oh, what a great scoring! God damn it! Because like
this is like golf with you guys.
Fuck. 8-4 from Jack.
Is he gonna?
And the best thing about Cracker Barrel, if you like candy, they have classic candy.
All right, so I'm going off some more context clues from earlier this episode of how I build my persona about Nick. And Nick did make a mention earlier this episode about why he loves the McDonald's breakfast so much. Only one person who enjoys a breakfast would have to rate McDonald's breakfast as high. So I'm taking that information and I'm compounding that with my extensive knowledge of what I think Nick's preferences are. And Jack, you gave it an 8.4. I'm going to actually take a gamble here and say 8.5. That I think there's a significant chance that Nick would have gone higher with this. Or he gave it a fucking 5.
Wait, wasn't I the one that said McDonald's breakfast to give it a higher? I like that.
But Nick followed up by saying,
oh, okay, all right.
What is your ranking here?
I'm giving it an 8.5. I'm predicting it's going to be an 8.5 or higher, or it's going to be on the other end of the spectrum, and it's going to be a shocker for us.
He
gave it a low rating because of it went woke.
No, it's because it's 100. I mean, Chris actually made a very good educated guess, because if I was just going off of Cracker Barrel breakfast, it would be a lot higher. It's just that he's right. The dinners have gone down in the last decade.
They're not as good as they used to be.
Chris,
the fried chicken is good.
In last place, you have 0 at this point.
They're not even open for breakfast or for dinner around here. It's only breakfast here.
Really?
Well, the one that I'm aware of. Let me triple check that. Make sure I'm not talking on my asshole.
Cracker Barrel is one of those, like, if I'm on the road with the family.
Yeah. And you just want some vegetables. Yeah.
Breakfast is always available there.
I'm telling you, if you haven't had the fried apples and the hash browns,
I stand corrected. They're open all day.
Thank you, Sherry. I'm glad that it's working. All right.
God,
where are we at here?
Chris, now it's Chris's turn.
It is your turn.
Jack, 1C.
1C with Jack. Let's see. This is interesting.
Culver's.
Interesting.
I
didn't know which was under this.
Wisconsin chain.
Honestly, not only is this the first time I'm ever hearing the name, it's also the first time I'm ever seeing the logo in my life.
Really?
Okay. So fuck, man, I am just destined to lose this week again.
I picked this because I knew you didn't have it.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So this is just okay. So can someone fill me in? Tell me what the cuisine is. What's the restaurant about?
So it's
ice cream, chicken,
burgers,
buttery.
It's very Wisconsin, so you got cheese curds as a side,
butter buns.
Yep. During Lent, they have walleye fish
Jack,
sandwiches.
can you tell me some more things about this place, Jack?
They have ice cream, soda, great service.
Sounds like a guy who's never eaten there.
Well, they have. It depends on what you want.
I'm pretty sure this has come up before because we talked about different instances where people have had reactions after eating at Culver's because I mentioned
they have
my
fish.
dad.
That's right.
My dad
they have
had
fish too.
Mm-hmm.
Fish sandwiches.
Have you had fish at Culver's?
I have not had fish at Culver's.
Well, like I said, you guys didn't hear me. During Lent, they have walleye fish sandwiches. Because walleye is a Midwestern fish, and
I gave up being happy for Lent. Good. That's what I usually do.
All right.
Well,
I will take the menu selection.
Okay.
Combining that with the knowledge I have of the medication Jack now has to take.
Oh,
I'm gonna say Jack gives Culver's an 8.1.
Oh, I will go 8.2 then.
Okay, I gotta get back
it
to
is
that
actually
Chris
decent.
is gonna get the points on that one.
You are on the board.
All right.
Their fries is actually pretty decent. Most
their fries are the best thing. They make great French fries. I get the.
You're on the board, Chris.
I get the chicken sandwich, the fried chicken sandwich. It's better. It's better than Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich.
I don't know if you can see that.
I can't see it.
You got a point. You got a point. What is the score there, Matt?
3, 2, 1. Jack, Nick, me.
Nick has 2, Jack has 3, and Chris has 1.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
hungry right now.
I'm gonna go hungry Jack.
Hungry Jack, double it down the plate.
Okay, we're gonna go Jack 1B. In and out.
That's
Jack's take on In and Out.
I'm gonna go 6.8.
6.9.
Okay, what?
I think I got the point on this one. Oh, you actually it's a lot higher than I thought it would.
It's still the most overrated.
Call me fucking LL Cool J because this is not a comeback. I've been here for years.
Their fries are the worst, but they have great shakes, and their hamburgers. If you don't go bun patty bun,
let's fucking go. Let's go, Jack. Pick your category. Let's go.
I'm gonna go Matt for 1C.
Let's do it.
Okay. I still can't remember what I changed out at the last second here.
Nice.
Ooh, Waffle House.
Ooh. Well, he was frowning about
bringing out the
and good luck, gentlemen.
Matt's hard to guess because
he was dissing Cracker Barrel. I'm gonna say Matt gives this a 4.9.
5.0, baby. Come on, Nick.
All right. Well,
hedge your bet.
4.9, 5.0.
This is where you don't want to go first on this one.
I'm glad I didn't want to go first.
I know. Like, because I mean, it is kind of hard. Like, because
it's hard because I would rank it higher than a 5.0, but I don't know what Matt would rank.
I don't even remember what I ranked it at this point.
5.1.
The odds are in favor for me to say.
It's really hard too because I don't want to.
There's no way Matt likes There's no way Matt's taking his family to Waffle House.
That's true. That's true.
But here's the thing. I know Nick. And he views the challenge of getting it right to be more valuable than taking the easy way out.
It's true. In Raleigh,
is it
torn? You are so torn. You're like, I can just do 5.1.
Higher than a 5, lower than a 4.
We ever had in
Jack did 4.9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do 4.8. Yeah.
Okay, 4.8.
Why would you go 5.1?
It is a 3.
Bastard.
It's Waffle House, guys. I mean, come on.
Nicely done.
In some ways, in many ways, I could have given this a 9 because in my youth, I went there. I smoked cigarettes. It was cool. I could stay there for hours reading books and getting coffee and Wired and play the music. You know, I'd actually like to give it a 9.
A waffle and
but anyway, it's a 3.
Plate full of bacon.
I like the memory of
a lot of the Waffle Houses.
I'm gonna go with Nick. I'm gonna go with Nick. 1A.
1A. Nick, the A team. 1A.
Nick.
Oh, 1C.
It always does that.
All right. Okay. So, what does Nick think of the tour of Italy?
Yeah. The Olive Garden.
Do you like the breadsticks, Nick?
Do you like the breadsticks? Do you need some more?
The breadsticks? Like this is the epitome of when he doesn't need to bring Ziploc bags full of Skittles because the contents of this menu would kill him just by reading them. So here's the thing: like
the breadsticks are a gift from God.
Like I know Nick's taste, and I know Nick realizes that this is not Italian food. However, there's a space in his heart for it. And that space is in 6.9 land.
That's tough. That makes it tough for me.
Yes, it does.
You said 6.9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 6.8.
Ooh. It's a 3.1. Jack gets the point.
Sherry, you're talking about Culver's.
So sorry, Chris.
He loves the onion rings at Culver's.
You have to think, if I ever mentioned Olive
You're
Garden,
not out of this
it's the first time. I didn't know you knew those existed.
I love their salad and their breadsticks are excellent.
That's the only thing to eat there. That's the only thing. You know.
Yeah, the rest is. But if you're talking Culver's, Cindy loves the onion rings.
Cindy loves the
onion
Jack.
Rings. All right, Nick's up. Next up.
Wait, what's the score?
It is Nick with 3, Jack with 4, and Chris with 2.
I should have 5, Nick. You should have gone 5.
I still believe that you can get this, Chris, but it's looking pretty.
I do appreciate the vote of confidence.
I'm going Chris.
You have no chance to win, Chris.
Chris 1B.
Chris 1B.
Roy Rogers.
And the spiral on this logo is a sun. That's who.
God, I haven't seen
Rogers.
I mean, they're all gone.
What does Chris think of Roy Rogers? Is he like wake and bake? I'm liking the Roy Rogers, or is he kind of like more of like a? I got hung over there one time, and I'm never going back again.
I think there's some over in Asia still. But I don't know about
Roy Rogers. That's Roy Rogers, the actor, right?
The singer.
No, the frog.
An actor. Yeah.
You triggered.
This is weird because the other one's like I'm kind of like with me. Like I don't think I've ever heard Chris mention Roy Rogers.
Yeah, it's like me throwing Waffle House in there.
Right.
Yeah, there's no way.
I actually have a painting that I did from a Waffle House.
Yes, Trigger Burgers.
So anyway.
God, this is so weird because it's more just about like what do I guess? So
Sherry's also like, I didn't know Roy Rogers was a restaurant. I've heard of a Roy Rogers.
When was the last time you ate at Roy Rogers? Can I ask that?
35 years ago.
35 years ago.
How do you even remember? First time Dad bought me chicken. It was unbelievable.
It would be like me. What was that other?
How come there's no Del Evans restaurant?
In the chat, Matt
Bob Evans
says couldn't ask him
about
Del
Evans was Roy Rogers'
beef.
wife.
I will address that question momentarily, Matt. I'll discuss that in a minute.
It wasn't Del Evans Roy Rogers' wife, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go. He ate there in 1986, and I'm going to give it an 8.6.
Wait, how old were you in 1986?
6.
Come on.
That's I think that's a. I don't even remember what he put.
What did you say?
I shouldn't even be saying anything.
8.6.
8.6.
Did you give you like balloons?
Seems like a very solid guess, like because it's so.
I'll go 8.59.
Just in case you did the 100th in there.
I love this, guys. You guys getting down to the 100th.
Oh my God!
On the nose.
Oh man!
There is a Roy Rogers in my hometown in Westfield, Massachusetts.
I lost by 1/10 of a point.
It was the first time I ever had a chicken sandwich. And I'll never forget the first time having like a fried, not fried, but like a crispy chicken sandwich. And I remember being like my mind being blown.
And you never went back?
Well, I mean, I've been there when I was a kid, but then they shut down. It was
like me putting racks on here, but
I don't know when it shut down, but it had to have been before 1990, 1992-ish, that time frame. But like it was the first time I ever had a chicken sandwich, and it was like mind blowing to me how good that was. Mm-hmm. So the 8.6 is definitely a sentimental score, because I bet you it probably would not hold up to today.
No,
but I used to have a fond memory of my childhood. Nice job, Nick.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Nick, in honor of previous games that we've played, you got a bonus point for getting it on the pin.
Yeah.
So you now have 5, Jack. You have 4.
I don't get anything for being 10th a point away.
I did see one though in
like
Cebu,
a wave.
Philippines. So I know they still exist.
Okay.
I will give you a 1/10 of a point.
Randy says outside the U.S. they call chicken sandwiches chicken burgers. Go.
That's right. That's correct. Yeah.
So Matt Treese in the chat asked about scoring Kelly's roast beef. So I think I have mentioned this on the show before, but it's the obsession of roast beef sandwiches in Massachusetts, specifically Eastern Mass near Boston. They call it the 3-way.
Oh, okay.
Which is
that seems nice,
risque. I mean, so does Kelly's roast beef, but no one said anything about that. But
I was thinking it.
Yeah, I know. But it's
I thought Kelly was a guy.
Onion roll with slap down like slice of roast beef with barbecue sauce and cheese. That's the American cheese. That's the Boston 3-way, if they call it.
That sounds pretty good.
And Kelly's roast beef is probably the most popularly known because it became like a pretty big chain. They attached themselves to. They had one in Revere Beach, a couple places, and then they finally attached themselves to this big, huge furniture conglomerate called Jordan's Furniture up here in the Northeast. But they had one at the headquarters. So that's kind of like, and they're now franchised. See, they're actually popping up in different places, but arguably not the best. There are a number of places in eastern and northeast Massachusetts, north of Boston, that have unbelievable, and I mean like the most amazing Boston 3-way roast beef sandwiches you'll ever have. And it is a messy experience, but one that you cannot miss.
That's the best kind of roast beef sandwich.
If you're ever in the Boston area, do seek out a good Boston 3-way roast beef sandwich place.
I'll be there in a couple weeks.
There you go. I'll find some places for you, Jack.
All right, thanks. I mean, I don't know. I'm only there.
Oddly, I used to eat at Arby's. That would be one that I would.
Cindy and I had Arby's the other day. There's one Arby's next to Chick. That's never really. They close a lot because it's never busy. Yeah. I'll never eat there again. It was so bad.
Again, it's kind of more of like a time in my life in which I survived on it. But the thing is whenever I ate there, afterwards, I would like always have this like kind of phlegmy cough afterwards. And I was like, what the hell is that? So I just kind of never.
Their apple turnovers were the best.
Trusted whatever MSG reaction I was having.
Their mozzarella sticks.
That looks good.
What is that?
Oh, ain't gonna lie, that looks.
Oh, that's a Kelly. That's a Kelly's.
I don't know if that's Kelly's. I'm not sure exactly where that's from, but yeah, like they're fucking incrable. Like
Arby's make you fart. Okay.
They used to have one of the best turkey sandwiches. They get rid of it.
I mean, it says Abby's, but we got it. And can this be the show title at all? So
that Arby's make you fart?
I don't know.
Done. Lock it up.
Arby's makes you fart.
Boop, boop. I don't often go for the fart title. Anyway, who's up next? Jack, it is your turn. You.
So I need this, right? Because
you have 4.05. Yeah, you need this one.
4.05.
Yeah, you complained because you were like, "Don't I get a point for being that close?" And so I give you 0.05. Yeah,
I'm gonna go Matt 1A with the big 1A.
Okay, with the 1A. With the 1A.
Starbucks.
That there she be.
I prefer Apollo. But let's see.
I didn't think about that.
Kind of looks like she's spreading her legs up over her ears, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go.
I'm never gonna be able to look at Starbucks.
I never noticed that before, but I think
I've seen that for a long time.
Do you have any idea how many Starbucks pictures are going to be in our group chat moving forward now?
Smiling. I get,
Nick, because you said that, you kind of validated something that I've always saw and just never wanted to like
say it out loud.
Right.
But yes, I totally.
Her hands are holding something.
Yeah.
This is a different logo. There are a couple different ones. But,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, Matt. He's not really.
She's open for business.
24 hours. Let's see. I'm gonna go 7.0.
7.0. Chris.
I can't look at it anymore.
If you get it on the money, you get two, and then you'll just be.
I'm thinking 7.0 is way too low. I think Nick enjoys
It's Matt.
I'm sorry, Matt rather enjoys a finely crafted coffee.
Nobody knows who I am.
Cheap. I can't see
Perhaps even maybe a foo drink here and there.
Yeah, sure.
I think he also probably has a little, like, he looks forward to see what message will get written on his cup with his name.
Stone Man.
Stone Man, why did you come here? You smell like weed now.
And the question that remains
so does the coffee here.
Does he ever tell the barista his name is Carol to get that written on the cup?
This is for Carol. I'm Carol, actually. Carol. I'm a male Carol. Carol.
I'm American.
It's like a CK.
I'm going to say 8.2.
8.2. 8.2.
I mean, this is the one thing that we could actually say, yeah, Matt actually would go to Starbucks.
Nick's saying the quiet thing out loud. Yes.
But then again, it's like I can't see Matt ever being like, yeah, I want to pay $8 for a cup of coffee.
That's where I was going. I said,
okay.
I see Matt doing that.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's a conundrum. So we have 8.2, 7.0. What does Matt think about Starbucks?
I'm gonna go 6.8.
Okay. Going. Yeah, you guys pinched it out. You know, I think Chris was a little closer.
Nice.
8.5. Wow.
8.5. It's a tough one for me. I could have ranked this as 9. I probably. Oops. Well, you guys already had known that one. Cool. So, here we go. Let's get back to the home screen. So, yeah, I do frequent it probably a bit more. There's a Starbucks kind of out by the highway that sometimes my son and I will ride bikes out to. And if I'm on the road, it's usually a place that I'll stop at and go to the bathroom and buy a coffee while I'm on.
I didn't know you were going to the bathroom there.
I'll say that I think Starbucks has gotten better, like overall, since they've kind of like really gotten big. That's good, right? They haven't really like changed their. I don't think they've changed for the worse now that they've gotten as big as they are. I mean, like their shaken espresso drinks they've had for the last couple of years are fucking awesome, man.
Yeah,
like, I mean, they're so good.
Cindy likes a strawberry refresher.
Yeah, my daughter drinks those.
I like the dragon. There's a dragon fruit drink.
I've seen how many my daughter has ordered this week alone. I'm getting the notifications.
So I have I even have a Starbucks card, so I get the points and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I could
do that too.
But I also don't do it all of the time. There's been times in my life in which I might do it more or less, but for the most part, we have an espresso machine at home, so I just make my own coffee at home now.
To get an iced coffee though, like I don't go to Starbucks to get an iced coffee. Like if I'm getting an iced coffee, I'll go to my local mom and pop shops. I like their coffee.
Exactly. Like like we have one just down the street. I will go to that one.
And they're not open past 1 o'clock, right? So like if I'm getting a coffee in the afternoon, which I do a lot, Starbucks is a great option, and like their shit. My wife loves it. My daughter loves a strawberry refresher thing.
Again, being on the road, if you've
Jackson
been traveling,
likes the cake
like
pops.
it's I
don't like the cake pops.
I also like the
the
egg bites. I will go for that.
Yeah.
For
oh yeah, the egg bites are great.
And if I'm in an airport and I see a Starbucks, it's like, okay, if there's no line, sometimes there's a huge line. I'm like, fuck that shit. I can do without. I'm not a slave to your machine. But we have one clue left. Chris, you're still in but you have 3 points.
So he's got 3 and Jack's got 4.
Jack's got 4.05.
And this is my poll now. This is my turn, or is it?
Well, he can't tie Jack because you gave him that.
I gave him that 0.05. Well, I could just take it away.
What? You can't take points away.
All right, 1C, Nick.
Okay, here we go.
What's the score?
In and out.
Fuck.
Nick's version of In and Out.
What's the score?
Interesting. By the way, Nick has 5. Jack has 4.05, and Chris has 3.
I could tie Nick.
You could tie Nick
if you
and
get
I could beat, and I could.
So could Jack. Jack could tie. Actually, he could
win. I need to hit this on the nose. This is all or nothing. This is everything or nothing for me.
Got to do it.
Okay. All right.
What is Nick ranked other things too?
Like Nick hates the French fries, so having shit French fries in Nick's mind is going to have a significant negative impact.
Because French fries are the key to going to any restaurant, I think.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so knowing that Nick takes the deduction for the fries,
see it on
I also feel like I remember talking to Nick about In-N-Out specifically, and he's not all about the In-N-Out life.
He likes the nightlife. He loves the burgers.
But you've already known too. Like, okay, so Olive Garden, he's giving it a 3.1. Cracker Barrel, 6.6.
Yeah, it's not in that world.
Is he gonna go?
It's not in that world. It's definitely going to be higher than those.
Yeah. So then that kind of gives you a trajectory of like, okay, where is it in that tier?
If I'm you, Chris, I go 10.0.
Is he recommending In-N-Out? Like when he visits a place, is he like, yeah, I'm going to stop by at that In-N-Out?
Get the 2 points. You take
that.
The lead.
That feels like a certain level, like that kind of time when he's like recommending a movie to somebody. It's like,
you want to win this, Chris? 10.0.
I'm really trying to build this more up.
Like Nick doesn't hate In-N-Out, right? So like I don't think he hates In-N-Out. I think it serves a purpose for him.
Serves a purpose.
But I think it's in the purpose realm of a 6.8.
6.8. Wow. Shit, that's I think Nick said he liked Animal Style.
I don't know what that is, man.
So you said 6.8.
Yeah.
I did.
I'm going to go 6.85.
What? I was trying to lead you there. It was an 8.3.
Jack for the win.
Jack.
I'm actually I'm very surprised at that score.
I thought you were going to go like 8 or 9 because I know you liked animal. You said you liked Animal Style.
Like the fact that you hate the fries that much and you still scored it in the 8s is actually
well. I guess
the steaks are good.
So what I'm going with on like a burger chain type place is like when I give it a rating, I'm thinking of all of them at one time, So 8.3 means it's good. In-N-Out's burger, Animal Style, double. It's great for a cheap burger, but then I'm gonna put Five Guys way higher, like closer to 9.
Yes. Well, so
their fries
way higher than 8.3 would be like a 9.5, 9.7. I don't think that way higher is a 9 from 8.3. But I misread that.
Yep.
Well,
I'm glad you did.
It was a good game. Jack came out the winner somehow.
Wait, he did?
Yeah.
I have the 0.5.
Oh, the 0.5. The fucking Matt.
It's either that or it's a tie between Jack and Nick, and we have a Jack off.
No, I gotta go with I had 5 point. I won.
I mean, that was kind of a silly thing for me to give you a 0.05 because you didn't even guess it correctly. Well, like you're not really on the nose.
You can't go back on your points you give out. I did nothing to lose the points.
That's true. You were kind of ahead in the lead until Nick got that on the nose one, but then I gave you that 0.5 just to be courteous because I gave him 2 points.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, you know what, Nick? It's a tie.
Okay.
It seems more like it should be a tie unless I come up with like some other.
At least we didn't finish with only 3 points.
That's true.
I got 2 points for you right here, fuckers.
How many weeks in a row have you finished in last?
That's a lot. 3? Yeah. 3 points, 3 weeks, 3 losses.
Wow, that's rough. I feel bad.
Well,
one more. That's called
on you know, next week it'll be a whole new thing. So, or are we doing next week or no?
I can't do the next 2 weeks.
You can't do the next 2 weeks.
Where are you at, Jack?
I'm going to see the Devil Wears Prada 2, so I can't. And then I'm going to Canada
for the culture.
Yeah,
just gonna go tap some maple trees.
I'm going for the free healthcare.
Gotcha. Well,
that's insulting to Canadians. I'm just messing with Jack. But
we can.
Randy's out of the country for the next 3 weeks.
Traveling to see the movie theaters of the world.
I mean, we can still have one with the 3 of us if we have time.
Yeah, we'll do one.
And don't forget to have an email. So.
Oh yeah, read it up.
Oh sure, yeah.
So it's from
Jack. We'll miss you.
Speaking of Canadians, it's titled Meme Game. Hello, gents. Long time since I wrote in. I want to make a few comments about.
It's been nice.
Yeah, it's been peaceful actually. Yeah. But Matt's meme game from last week, or whenever Nick is back to. Okay, never mind. Just if I was not on the show. The show he mentioned as a spinoff to Golden Girls is called The Golden Place. Was actually the Golden Palace.
Oh. Well, let me see. Did I don't have it on here. I don't know if I miswrote that down.
You see where Randy's going?
Thanks. Thank you for writing that in. And
he's going to South Africa. Wow.
The fuck, Randy?
Or Southern Africa, if you want to be technically. Yeah.
I was going to be.
God damn it, Randy. What you sometimes
going to Canada is no big deal now.
Or I think Randy was a drug dealer or something. That's why he's got all his money deals.
He's a gun runner, more likely. You know.
Yeah.
He's the
movie with
Kingpin of Hershey, Pennsylvania.
He got Munson.
Nice. Kingpin references, dude. What? Where are we gone?
It also co-starred a young Don Cheadle in one of his earliest roles.
Oh,
that's the one with Jack Black from last week, right?
Yes. Nick mentioned Gone Girl. I saw that movie in the theater, and people around me must have thought I was crazy because I kept laughing. When you hear lines along in a movie saying Nick Dunn is crazy, or Nick Dunn is a psychopath, or Nick Dunn is hated, it's kind of hard not to laugh.
Which is all true.
Yeah, when the guy that is known is constantly threatened to throw you off of a cliff. All in good fun.
To that point, this reminds me, in The Pit, which also means that Nick will probably never watch The Pit, but there is a character in The Pit. I don't know what their first name is, but they go by Mr. Dunn because it said Dunn on the thing. But
are they from Tennessee?
He's not a great person.
Oh,
he's
Nick.
And so the moment that I realized that, I was like, "Ooh, that's gross." So, So anyway,
yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's insulted my whole Irish group.
Yeah, I know. Just totally insulting all of you.
Anyway, okay. I also highly recommend The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins.
Yes, I love that show.
I started it.
Oh, okay.
Did you? Did you not like it?
I watched the first episode. It was funny, and then but it was having trouble thinking of Tracy Morgan as a former NFL player.
Right. Yeah, you kind of have to get past that. Just
it had some funny scenes in it. It had some funny scenes in it.
Yeah. It starts to cook. So
I'm gonna keep watching it. I'm gonna keep watching.
Although the Bobby Monahan scenes, it just like they keep again they just kind of build
plays,
on each other.
Like he's got CTE. He's got me.
he's anyway. Go ahead, Nick.
Okay. The pilot was a little slow, but then after that it gets really good. The cast is great. It's really funny and heartwarming. I think we need more shows like this. Who knew that Tracy Morgan and Daniel Radcliffe would make such a great comedic pair? Yeah. That's all. Bye-bye, Jess the Canadian. P.S. I just watched Jeopardy, and one of the answers was Parks and Recreation. I said Parks and Rec, and Ken Jennings accepted the answer.
What? No.
That's why Ken Jennings is a better host than what we have.
I call flag on the play. That is not the name of the show.
Here's the thing. The only true host of Jeopardy, Alex motherfucking Trebek, would not have accepted that answer. You know that.
I would not have accepted that. So, anyway, because the show is not called Parks and Rec.
It is not.
I'm still bitter about it. To be honest, I forgot all about it. But now,
anyway, well, thanks, Jess, though, and couldn't agree more with you about Reggie Dinkins. It is one of those shows that gets like the family approval. Like we all are like wanting to watch that one together, and because it's funny. So
Tracy Morgan is a funny person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Daniel Radcliffe too. Like it's so weird. You're like, guy's got range.
The premise is funny because Tracy, it's supposed to be a documentary, and Tracy Morgan's making it a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is interesting, like especially with Daniel Radcliffe, because he's done, I think, fairly well to try to get out of the Harry Potter kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Whereas in like
he doesn't look like a little Harry Potter though anymore.
Not anymore, but I'm saying, but like you look at like Macaulay Culkin, who basically just had to retire because he just couldn't do anything. But he's coming back now.
But Nick,
but his dad was such a dick to him too. I think that he lost his drive.
Yeah, Randy, sorry to hear about DMV getting canceled. I mean, I can see why. Like it's just right on the bubble.
I gave it 4 episodes. I didn't like it, Randy.
But Nick, there was something else I was going to say about that.
Macaulay Culkin.
It kind of goes back to like what you and I were talking about right before these two guys joined us and we went live. But Daniel Radcliffe, he can grow out a beard.
Yeah,
Macaulay Culkin can't.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's like, and if he does, it just looks kind of like blonde scraggle. It's like it's hard. It's hard to pull that off. So
Macaulay Culkin was in what's that show we all watch?
Fallout.
Fallout. Yeah.
I just think plus it is I just think his dad was such a dick that he just you kind of lose the it's the whole Michael Jackson thing. I mean,
it's interesting though, like just since Matt brought up beards though, like but his brother, who's a phenomenal actor too, is black hair, black beard, and you're like, wow, but you can still tell that they're brothers,
Right.
Dude, Kieran Culkin is fucking amazing.
He's the better actor.
100%.
Yeah, you get to share your bed with me.
Well, on that note, we have gone way over our usual time here, but so many people have joined us for almost this entire show, and we appreciate it. So, first of all, Randy, Sherry, Matt Treist, and Matt 79, I'm not
John.
sure. John, yeah, earlier on. So if there's anybody
Jim
else.
Jim Watari was here. Happy birthday, Jim.
Oh, Jim Watari. Is his birthday today?
A couple days ago.
It was a couple days ago.
Okay.
He's a Dodger fan,
Maple
so
baby.
I wish him happy birthday.
All right. Well, thanks for everybody that did join us live in the chat. as well as the hosts that were awake. And thanks for the patrons that have made this show possible. Eckhart, Joanne, Ed, and of course Maggie. Thanks for everybody that sent us an email to Jess. Send us your emails to rcadcast@gmail.com. Go over to YouTube.
Jess, you can send more since you agreed with me.
Follow us on Ramblecast After Dark there, and we'll see you next week. So, hasta luego.